This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay and Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to divorcemenonly.com. Divorcemenonly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation. Time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Proctor.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine! Google, it's go time on a Tuesday morning. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Thanks for being up and at 'em with us. I believe back in the day we called these an instant classic. Isn't that what they call those games that just, boom, go right into the, wow, what did I just watch? And we got that in game one of the Western Conference Finals. It's a matchup we've been looking forward to if you're an NBA fan. And if you're not an NBA fan, safe to tiptoe back into the waters. Let me reintroduce you to today's game with this Western Conference Finals. I think it's the first of, I want to say 7, but I mean, how many times the Spurs and Thunder going to play this year, and the Spurs going to beat them before we finally realize the matchup or talent or whatever? Maybe Spurs are better. This guy Wemby, dude. Oh my goodness. You guys heard of this guy? This Victor Wembanyama cat. He was the number 1 pick a couple years ago. Had a France. He's 7 foot 100 with guard skills, and he's just devouring the league. And he's still just a pup, man. He's just a pup. He's running around he's just a doe, baby deer is what he is. I guess a doe's a female deer, right? Yeah. Yeah. He's just a little guy, man. Little big man. How old is Victor Wembanyama? What is he, 21?
22.
22 years old, man. Good morning, E.T.
Top, I said, Jeffrey.
I mean, what are we doing? I mean, there is no doubt left, MVP awards aside. There's just not a doubt, at least not in my mind. There's not a doubt in the world who the best player is on the planet. There's not a moment's hesitation if given the option of starting your franchise with any one player. You can't I can't run the card up there fast enough. Here's to a healthy career for this guy. Who knows where he's going? And there are certain guys you can say this without fear of reprisal. It's not going to come back on you. Keep the receipts. Laminate them. The arrival of this guy is bad news for everybody else playing, man. And he's just going to get better. That's the thing. He's still fine-tuning his game. Oh, by the way, I bring this up because, 41 and 24 last night on the road for a double overtime road victory for the Spurs. What a game. The MVP kind of had MVP-itis there for about, 3 quarters, and SGA turned it on a little bit in the fourth, and the 2 OT still finished with, I say just 24 points, averaged over 30. The NBA loves to throw the post-game numbers in and spit out some superlatives, and there are too many to mention. This one's probably worth mentioning. I guess only Wilt had done 40-20 at this age. I think that's what it was. He may be the youngest to do it, and he joined Wilt as only a couple in postseason history. I am sure there have been guys that have had the 40 and 20, but, at this age and this stage. You know what I think the Wilt stat is? I think it's he's the second in the Western Conference Finals history to go 40 and 20. Maybe it's game one even. I don't know. They throw it into that deadgum chat GPT and away she goes. So we got basketball talk. The Knicks begin the Eastern Conference Final tonight against those Cleveland Cavs at home. So they get home court advantage, but they get a team with more weapons. I mean, there are 4 All-Stars on that Cavs roster. Will they play like it? I mean, that's the question. The Cavs are a weird team, man. When they go home for Game 6 with a chance to close out the Pistons, first they pull the upset Game 5. They go home Game 6, a chance to close them out, and they don't just lose. They get thumped by double digits. You figure going back to Detroit, that'll do it. The top seeds are going to escape again, and Cleveland didn't just beat them in Game 7 in Detroit. They pounded them. Beat them by 30. We talked a little bit about that yesterday, and the James Harden stat line was MIA. Didn't matter. I'm interested to see just what kind of fine-tuning James Gladstone does with this roster before training camp. I saw a column yesterday on perfect fits for the remaining, for some remaining NFL free agents. Best team fits for 14 current and still free agents. And now we are in later into the offseason. A June 1st designation is coming. I believe after that point, teams can release guys for less of a salary hit than if they do it before then. Typically, everyone in the process knows who's going to be on that list. But it's a pretty veteran group. Sometimes these are veterans that may or may not have anything left. Sometimes they're just proven. Think of like Calais Campbell. He's the kind of guy that would always fall on this list. Now, Calais has since signed with the Baltimore Ravens. But there are needs, there are veteran needs met here on this list. Among the names, Joey Bosa still out there, edge rusher. AJ Epinesa still out there, edge rusher. Cam Jordan still out there, edge rusher. Jadeveon Clowney still out there, edge rusher. Von Miller still out there, edge rusher. Depending on what you think the Jaguars' needs are, there are other players at other positions. But, I mean, edge. And what about this one? One guy does show up on best fits for the top 14 free agents, or for these 14 free agents. I'm not going to scroll back to the top. They do land a player with the Jaguars at linebacker. This would be a veteran plugging of the Devin Lloyd hole. If you do this, then again, Ventrell Miller and the like go back to being quality depth, because this player wouldn't come in and, come in off the bench. He is like to me, I feel like, and I don't, ET, when I tell you who the player is, you're going to have a lot more knowledge about him than I do. But he feels to me like the linebacker version of Calais. Like, you feel like the dude should have been done 4 or 5 years ago, and he keeps signing somewhere, and he keeps being impactful everywhere that he signs.
I already like where this is going. Is it Bobby Wagner?
It's Bobby Wagner.
Oh, yeah. Sign me up.
Isn't that a good...
100-plus tackles almost every year.
And that's a good comparison. He's
Absolutely.
like Calais. Just keeps getting older.
Yeah.
You keep expecting him to decline. And he did it Seattle. Then he went where? Down to the Rams, maybe?
To the Rams.
Then back to Seattle.
Back to Seattle, and then to Washington.
And that's where he has most recently been. Here's why they write Bobby Wagner would be the best team fit for Bobby Wagner would be the Jags. Wagner's, not, to your point, 9.5 tackles per game last year. That's 150 tackles, right? 9.5 tackles per game last year, ranked 6th overall in 2025, showing he can still key quickly and rack up run stops. He does have limitations in coverage at this stage of his career, which coordinator Anthony Campanile would have to manage. However, as an early down defender, Wagner could potentially take on the role next to Foye Oluokun. Devin Lloyd, who was a mainstay on Jacksonville's second level, signed a 3-year, $45 million deal, as we know, with the Panthers this offseason. So, again, if it were me and you told me I could pluck a guy, it would still be that veteran edge rusher. And, maybe Wesley Williams is an uncovered gem in the middle of the draft. Maybe the dude that they got from what was he, Washington? Yeah, maybe the guy they got from Washington, Durfee, late in the, who knows? You're not counting on these guys, especially not this year, right? I mean, I think we all liked what we saw last year out of B.J. Green and Strigal, but are we really counting on how much of a jump from the one sack they combined for last year? So if it's an Epinesa or a Clowney or any of those guys, I would prefer there. But if you're going to add a guy like Bobby Wagner, was Bobby Wagner on the Rams championship team also?
I believe so.
I believe he was
so.
too.
Yeah.
And definitely on what was he on?
Yeah.
Seattle won 1 or 2?
1. They went to 1. They won.
No, they won 2. No, they won 1. They blew
They
the
didn't
other
get
one.
the ball to beast mode.
But he was on the one that they won, right?
Yeah, it was on both of those teams.
Huh. Bobby Wagner, I'm just looking at an age here. He was born in June of, he'll be 36. Be 36 this June. He's about a little over a month away from his 36th birthday. So that would certainly indicate that there are, plays could still be made. Yeah, man, I tell you why. He must have come into the league as a youngster because he played a long time in Seattle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years in Seattle. So when you leave your first team after 10 years, the thought is you're off into the sunset,
You're
right?
done, yeah.
He went down to the Rams in 2022. Gave them 140 tackles, 6 sacks, 2 picks. Just 1 year, though, 2022. Was that the championship? I don't think it was. He must not have won a title in L.A. He was just on their team 1 year. Back to Seattle for a year. He had 183 tackles. Then on to Washington. He's been durable, man. He's played every game for the last 4 years and has averaged about 160 tackles a year. Again, it feels like Lloyd was more of like a playmaker, though, than a steady tackle guy, right?
It's almost like we're getting another 4 years.
Right? That's what it sounds like, doesn't it? Yeah. If Ventrell Miller, there's a lot of ifs going into every NFL season, we have our share here. But if Ventrell Miller can stay healthy, I think there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of playmaking ability. But man, that sure seems to be a big, huge if. Is Eric Armstead in the Jaguars' plans moving forward for sure? E. Everyone seems to say, do we got other suggestions there? I mean, what? Ain't like we got the best D-line in the league. I bring this up because as far as Eric Armstead is concerned, he's a Jaguar through and through. He was on Good Morning Football yesterday on the NFL Network. Had some interesting comments about some of his teammates and about the Jags in general. So I'm going to let you hear from some of that coming up this hour. I'm thankful this morning that he doesn't pay a lick of attention to his quote unquote baseball team.
The Marlins got that dub.
Or he could be on me this morning. They just get that dub. They got the rubber dub 12-0 Marlins over the Braves. Oh man, that huge double-digit lead there. That was fun while it lasted. It's a long season. I'm not saying the Braves are like on the verge of collapse. Don't get it twisted, but yeah, if you think there's not going to be some nerve-wracking, stressful series still to come in this long, drawn-out Major League Baseball season, if you're a Brave fan or any other team that's off to a good start or leading a division, then yeah, I would beg to differ. All right, man. 2 last-second heartbreakers in sports last night. We got that. I got Eric Armstead and some thoughts on his Jaguars football team. All that and more as we get up and rolling on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Oh, the boys over at Catlin, they're up and going already. Yes, they are. The hangers are up, as they say, as they are going to do you right when it comes to any accessories, car, truck, or van. Just one name you can count on. Catlin Truck Accessories.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. We're connected by a common bond.
We're all lemons. We look like everybody else, but what makes us different is our defect.
We're obsessed with sports.
You're absolutely right.
1010XL.
It don't get no better than this.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Did you know your roof ages from the inside out? By the time you see a leak, damage already exists beneath the shingles. Sun exposure, humidity, and seasonal storms slowly weaken roofing materials over time. If your roof is 15 years old or more, then now's the time to start planning, not reacting. At Endless Summer Roofing, we provide professional inspections and clear guidance so you can make informed decisions. Visit EndlessSummerRoofing.com to schedule a free inspection. Endless Summer Roofing, protecting your home from Florida's endless summer.
XL Prime Time is back where they belong.
Wait a minute, I know where that is.
Lunch is on Josie, Matt Hayes, and Leon.
You could lay a little barbecue on us?
From the big #1 Duval Ford Studios.
But somebody else is going to have to cook it.
Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
Termite swarms are active right now in Jacksonville, and once they get inside, damage can happen fast. Termites don't knock, they silently attack the structure of your home, leaving behind costly repairs and long-term headaches. Protect what you've worked hard for with the proven protection homeowners trust. Terminix it with advanced termite treatment and prevention solutions. Visit Terminix.com and schedule your free termite inspection today.
If you're in the construction business, here's something you'll want to know about. Equipment Share, one of the country's leading construction equipment and technology companies, is opening a brand new location on General Avenue featuring their top machines. Join their celebration on Thursday, May 21st, and tour the facility, meet the team, grab a free lunch, and enter to win exclusive raffle items. Doors open at 11:30. RSVP at equipmentshare.com/Jacksonville. They'd love to see you there.
Every contractor wants rock stars working for them. When it comes to permitting, stop wasting your time waiting and use PermitRockstar.com. Their platform saves hours on paperwork, days on plan review, and weeks on inspections. No more waiting around for inspectors. Their private providers photo and video to inspect jobs in hours, not weeks. Close your jobs and get paid faster. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com. PermitRockstar.com.
For the greenest, luscious lawn on the block, choose the local legends, Roundtree Sod. Don't just settle for ordinary. Let Roundtree Sod deliver you a picture-perfect lawn. To get a free estimate, call 7414-SOD. 7414-SOD. When you need a mechanic you can trust, call Sam, Harry, or Joe at AA Automotive on Richard Street. From oil changes to complex engine repairs, AA Automotive promises expert service and honest pricing from a local family biz. AA Automotive on Richard Street.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
Hey, Gate fans, power up your meal with an electrifying deal. MyGate Rewards members can snag a Monster Energy for just $1 when you buy any made-to-order entree. Breakfast bowl or pizza, it's your choice. Just add a Monster and boost your day. See store for details.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
take care of a little bit of family business here. We have a monumental moment. The team's golf resume now. No, I did not get the hole in one. You'll hear that loud and clear at about 6:01:11. ET, though, yesterday, playing his home course out there in the Double C, stepped up to the first tee, a birdie virgin. Left the first screen, a tramp. So what happened?
Man, I got up to that first tee. We, started off on one.
Yeah. Okay.
My
Playing
buddies
Fleming Island?
Playing Fleming Island. Start off on tee box number one. My boys get there. We're getting ready to take a couple practice swings. Since it was my home course, they're like, tee box is yours.
Okay.
Practice swing, boom. Took out that Big Bertha. That's what I call her.
Wow, that's actually literally a brand name.
For real?
Did you not know that?
No.
You've never heard of a Big Bertha golf club?
No.
The first of the big drivers that came along was a Callaway Big Bertha. That was it was probably, in fact, I mean, now you got an XR this and a TS that, and a new one comes out every 6 months.
Right.
But back in the day, they'd throw a driver out, and 2 or 3 years, something new would come along. But the Callaway Big Bertha was the first as they started to oversize the club heads. When I first started playing golf, what was a driver then would look smaller than your 3 would today.
Okay.
Yeah, and the club head, technology, they get bigger and lighter, and that's why we can all hit it. So anyway, you hit your Big Bertha, which isn't really a Big Bertha, gang.
Nah,
right down the middle.
Name. 240 right down the middle.
Right down
Boom.
Peachtree, as we say up in Atlanta.
right down Peachtree. Hit about 240. I'm like, oh, man, I'm excited about the drive because I'll get off the tee box often.
That's correct. When you hit it, you can hit it, but you don't know where it's going all the time.
Correct. So right down the middle. Boom.
Okay.
Now I can see the pin. So it's about 120 away, right? So I pull out that old pitching wedge. Man, I peered that thing to about 12 feet away. I'm pin high.
Now, I'm going to tell you all this, and I say this with a love as we round him into a better and better golfer. Putting ain't my man's strong suit.
No way.
He can make one, but he can also, from 12, he can hit it 6 feet by, he can leave it 3 feet short.
And I hate this about myself, too. I keep forgetting to take my glove off with a button.
I like to do that. Not everyone does it. Some people leave them on, but I always take mine off.
I try to take my glove off. But anyways, so I get about 12 feet out. Man, I'm scared. Oh, first of all, when I get up there, I fix my divot because I made a nice little divot.
You got to do that. You got to look like you know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You hit a nice spinny wedge in there. You got to show everybody what you're about.
Absolutely.
It's like marking your page.
Absolutely. So I get up there, fix my divot. It's about 12 feet away. I'm intimidated because I know what time it is.
You're nervous right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. This could be the first one.
I'm like, oh, man, I got a chance here. I get up there. I adjust my ball, get my feet straight, grip, ball position, posture. And then you that's that little sound
He's
with that
air
ball.
putting, ladies and gentlemen, right now in his seat. He's air putting.
When that ball hit the bottom of that cup, bloop, I'm telling you, the whole golf course knew. Everybody at the top of the tee knew something happened. ET got his first birdie.
Believable.
Oh!
Yeah, believable that the whole golf course heard you. Yes, that is a 100% believable fact. Well, congratulations. That's exciting. Go get another one. He's got the scorecard in there. He's waving it around.
Got that scorecard
Showing
with
receipts is what my man's doing in there.
And the rest of the round, double, 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 single, double, 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 double. 104.
That's okay. You had a good front one and kind of a sketchy bad back 17. You had a good front one, though. He played that front one good.
Played it exceptionally well.
I was thinking on the drive in, because today is the day. You have permission tomorrow if I arrive without a haircut to get out the shears if you want.
Oh.
Okay, I've been so entitled when it comes to it. Here's why. I have said on this very airwaves, I have got to go get my hair cut today. Today's the day, right?
Yeah.
I've done that 2 or 3 times. I've been 2 or 3 times, and I'm so entitled that if there are 2 or 3 people sitting in there, I just pull off. I won't go. I won't go in and wait.
Nope.
And I'm not all fancy like Mr. Can't Touch It in there. I don't have a set appointment somewhere.
Book an appointment.
Yeah. When you do that, your hair doesn't look a damn bit different. But what I was going to say, you're lucky, by the way, that you're a brother. If I had to do what you had to do, I would look like an abject clown for 6 weeks if I weren't allowed to touch my hair. I mean, you don't know what this looks like when you get up. It's all clumped and going here, there, and everything.
Right.
Meanwhile, you look just as buttoned up as you did the day we made the bet. I've blown another one, man.
You ain't blowing,
The
man.
all-time is when one time on the wheel is Hicken had to grow a mustache, which was cute and funny because he's on the air, but then it ended up being COVID. He wore a mask the whole time.
You couldn't predict
It's like,
that.
I mean, pull it off every now and then.
You don't forget that he was growing the mustache.
Sometimes you waste one. This better look a hell of a lot better in 2-3 weeks. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, the shears can come out tomorrow if
I could get Trevor's barber to come get them shears on you.
we have we could. I'm not getting that Ellen cut though. We got brunch with the tour today. We going with the big boss today? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The tour, I believe, is at the Byron Nelson Classic down in Texas. We're seeing some flaws in the new setup, and I guess they're always going to be there. But Aaron Rye might be the catalyst to just take another look at what we're doing. You know, the previous week at the Truist, a quote signature event. You know who wasn't invited to the signature event? He had to play the secondary event in Myrtle Beach somewhere.
Wow.
Aaron Rye. You know what he was ranked when the Truist started? 33rd in the world. How is a guy ranked 33rd in the world who wins the PGA the next week said, no, you're not invited to the signature event? Just what kind of format are we using that Aaron Rye doesn't get to play in that 80-man, cash-infused stop? Let's be honest. So you're telling Aaron Rye going into a tournament, Aaron Rye doesn't have just as good a chance to win as, I don't know, Justin Thomas? Probably does. Let's be honest. The whole tour now is just following in the wake of Scotty and Rory. Those are the only two dudes that deserve to play in a signature event 14 times a year for extra money. The rest of them are just going to glob, 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 eat up those paychecks along with them. But back to the system is flawed, and it's not, intentional, obnoxiously egregious. But there's probably something wrong with the way that we've got these signature events set up if Aaron Rye doesn't get an invite the week before he wins the PGA. When he's 33rd in the world. So I don't know how designated you need to be to get invited to one of those events, but there's got to, because golf is headed toward the smaller fields. And I'm not saying anybody's paying their good hard-earned money to watch a story like Aaron Ryan emerge, but if we're talking about the upper echelon of competitive sports, people capable of winning got to be given opportunity. And that means if you've been on the tour for 3 or 4 years and you've won an event before, I don't know why, some middle of the pack golfer is more eligible for a quote signature event. I'll just put it that way. Waiting on an answer from my Buffalo Mafia here. I haven't gotten it yet. I didn't watch all of the Sabres Game 7 last night at home against Montreal. And I say this with, Buffalo going Buffalo. Sorry, Buffalo, Tom. Buffalo going Buffalo. Somehow, some way, they're going to rip your heart out and show it to you. And you know what? You're going to just cheer for them and love them and go smash a table and see you next game, right? But Game 7 last night at home, Buffalo fell behind Montreal 2-0. They stormed back to tie it at 2. There was a play late, and this is what I'm waiting on the answer. One of you hockey guys on the text line tell me, why did that Buffalo goal get disallowed? The Sabres got one. It looked like it snuck through, went through the goalie. It glided in. Maybe there was a call outside. I was just kind of half paying attention this morning as I saw the highlights. But and I'm not seeing a bunch of screaming online about how the Sabres got screwed, but that's unfortunate that they got got through what would have been a game winner. Instead, they go overtime in Buffalo in Game 7 at home, in the playoffs for the first time or out of the first round for the first time since 2007, and in the playoffs for the first time in a long time. They lose Game 7 at home to Montreal. So heartbreak for the Buffalonians.
Les Habitants?
Les Habitants is Montreal. That's right. Yeah, that's correct. It's always been a big mystery for American sports fans. The Montreal hockey sweater, their jersey, has a C and an H.
It does, yeah.
It has a C and an H. That's their logo. And I'm still kind of, is it Canadian Habitant? I was assuming the H is for Habitant, but it's forever. It's like, what does the CH stand for? Montreal Canadiens. And yeah, I'm not going to chat GPT. If you're a hockey fan, you know, and if you're not, you in 3 minutes, it won't be important to you. So we'll move along. All right. So that's team community deflating heartbreak. There's also such a thing as individual heartbreak. And I think that would apply to a certain starting pitcher for the Oakland A's. Let me set the scene for you while you were sleeping. A's starter, JT Ginn, took a no-hitter and a one-run lead into the 9th inning Monday night. 6 pitches later, he left a 2-1 loser. No-hitter through 8 against the Angels before Adam Frazier lined a leadoff single in the bottom of the 9th. Next batter, Zach Nato, follows with a 2-run homer, and the Angels, no hit through 8, get 2 quickies. They stun Ginn and the A's. Again, the pitcher who lost the 9th inning no-hitter, obviously a tough game. Just keep your head up, keep moving forward. Nature of the game that we play, attack the zone, I'll live with that. Braves lost 12-0 last night. Hey, boys, maybe try. Ronald Acuna is coming back today, so there's that to look forward to. Atlanta is on a 4-game road trip to Miami, and somehow they've got like a 4:10 start time ducked in there today. Strange, but I'm here for it. I like the afternoon baseball, although last night I was dispatched right over to the NBA pretty early. Meanwhile, the Mets are hot. Here's a score you typically don't see forget typically, historically, you've never seen a score like this in an extra inning game. E.T., the Mets beat the Nats last night in 12 innings, 16-7.
Wow, in 12?
That's right.
So they must have went crazy.
They're the road team. They had a 10-run inning in the 12th. So it was 6-6 in the 12th. The Mets scored 10. Looks like the Nats got 1 in the bottom. But yeah, a record-breaking 10-run extra inning. And the Mets are hot. And again, the Braves will make me nervous here in the second half. But hey, we're off to a good start. That's what we're going with. All right, back with Eric Armstead and some interesting comments I am okay with Eric Armstead staying here as an important veteran piece of the defensive line rotation. I mean, if he's affordable and he's under, favorable contractual terms and they're all good with that, I'm not about getting rid of another starter. So, and he doesn't talk like a guy who thinks he's on the way out either. So hear from him. We also had Jag news on the financial front. I'll share that with you. It involves Urban Meyer. That and more next. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Follow your home team on your home station.
That was just old school smash mouth football.
1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for a seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Trade.
Frank Ranger here with Coach Delaney from Coil Fencing. You've been building winning teams at Fletcher for years. How does that correlate with installing fences here in Northeast Florida?
Well, Frank, at Coil Fencing, we like to take the coach approach. Implement a game plan and execute it on the field. That's been our winning recipe for 99 years.
And you tackle more than fences, right?
Absolutely. We also service and install automatic gates, perfect for multifamily communities, your business, or residence.
The best defense is a good offense. visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
This is Mark Nato. My son Justin injured his hand playing baseball for JU. Southeast orthopedic specialist performed surgery just a few days later, and within 5 weeks, he was cleared to play in the ASUN baseball tournament. Our family has trusted Southeast orthopedic specialists for years. For any orthopedic injury, let Southeast orthopedic specialists take care of you too.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast orthopedic specialists.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
And welcome back to another episode of Potty Talk with our current champion. So what's your secret to your perfect plumbing proficiency?
It's simple, really. Roland Reach Plumbing is always the right answer.
Roland Reach Plumbing, 260-7059.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Yeah, can I take you inside the business here real quick? Shears tomorrow, ET. You can get the shears out tomorrow. You have my permission.
Snippity snip.
Inside the business, it's getting harder and harder for me. This is my version of old school, but I like to plug in earbuds so I can stick them in my ears. I'm not wearing headsets and get, headset, especially now, headset hair. Can't have that, hat head. But it's getting harder and harder to find them made like this with these mini plugs.
Getting away from them.
Yeah. It's like everything now is either wireless or they've got like the chip plug-ins, and I'm dealing with an audio board, and all I have are plug-ins here. I guess they could probably, they make an adapter. You can go from like the what's the most common?
3.5 millimeter jack.
But if you're plugging in headphones, and hardly anyone does that anymore, do they? Do they do the wireless or they plug them into their phone?
You still see a little bit of both. Still.
Most are, and now those that we're seeing with the cords, are they plugging them in with a plug like this, or are they gone to that little rectangular little?
It's
deal?
like the little. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah. Like my new phone, it doesn't have a place to put a plug in. It only has a place to put that kind of adapter. They screw you that way, so you have to go buy something else.
Exactly.
Who are we kidding?
Lightning, I think it's called.
So I'm told it was a goalie interference call, and it was a bad call in most people's opinion. And so as those cities tend to they get kicked in the teeth and screwed. I think in this series, I want to say there was another call that went against Buffalo earlier, game 2 or 3, that seemed like it was pretty dicey. But anyway, apparently that's the way that went down. If there were ever a dude that the contract clause with cause would be made for, it would be former Jaguars head coach Urban Meyer. He was leveling what I would consider a ridiculous lawsuit against the Jaguars to recoup some of the money. The Jaguars claiming that they were firing Urban Meyer with cause. In my book, if you go 2-11, that's cause enough. But outside of that, it was a complete and utter sugar show from the day that Urban Meyer got the job. Color me shocked. I thought it would have worked. I applaud Shad Khan for being aggressive and going for it. And obviously, demonstrably, it didn't work. And so, yeah, they found between the staying behind with the team, after the team, and then the grab a video that emerged out of that, there was, I still say, ridiculously weak accusations by Josh Lambo. Take a hike, kick rocks on that one. But nonetheless, he was a mess from the day he got here. And yesterday, final ruling comes down. The Jags do not owe Urban Meyer that money. And so they save, I think it was $30 million. So a win's a win. Among the internet rumors yesterday that were heating up involving the Jags was this. This makes no sense to me. So I only reason that I even clicked on it was to see who's reporting this. And then I said, move along. But there's this thing, Jags linked to A.J. Brown. Now, I don't want to pretend that I can go down there and walk inside the magical ecosystem of the Jaguars and put my brain exactly in alignment with James Gladstone, Tony Baselli, and the fellas. But spending money on a diva receiver would not seem to make a lick of sense to me right now. At certain stages of your franchise and contract stages of a particular player, if you want to go get that missing piece for a 1-year deal and spin the wheel and then, yeah, I mean, I guess you can make that argument, but it doesn't feel like the receiver position is where the Jaguars would be so bold. You signed Jacoby Myers. You like him. You're giving him $20 million a year. Parker Washington came on like gangbusters, and Brian Thomas Jr. still on his rookie deal and has a skill set. A.J. Brown makes a lot of money, man. One of the top paid receivers in the league, right? Didn't he just get a new deal a couple years ago?
I feel like he's always getting a new deal.
Yeah, he's always getting new deals. So there's that element you bring in there. So it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of line. Maybe the Jaguars, it does make sense. Maybe they have a bigger, bolder vision and, think A.J. Brown could be that missing piece. I don't know. It doesn't feel like receiver is anywhere near the top of the power rankings of missing pieces around here. And then I scrolled to the byline. And fresh, I don't know, basementsports.com or scrapheap.com. I don't know who he's working for exactly, but what do you know? Jason La Canfora is reporting. League sources say the Jags could be a player in A.J. Brown. Jason La Can Liar. Are you kidding me? I thought you left us, friend. Eric Armstead, brought in from the Niners, has run the gamut here with the Jags. Had a terrible, saw him part of that terrible year. Then last year, the team got better. He started quick. They kind of tailed off. There just has been a little bit of a drumbeat the entire offseason, maybe about the future of Eric Armstead. And could that be a post-June 1 move? For now, he's on board here in Jacksonville. He was on Good Morning Football yesterday on the NFL Network. He was asked where his quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, should be considered among the league starters.
100%. He should be in that conversation. And, the steps that he's taken this year to improve. And a big area for me and what solidified it for me was that Denver game on the road. Denver coming in, and really, an elite defense, one of the best defenses in the league, pass rush, blitzes, playmakers all over the field. And they were sending pressure at him. They were throwing zero looks. They were, rushing with 4 with some great guys. But down the stretch, he made plays. He figured it out. He figured out the blitzing concepts that were coming at him. He got the ball in the playmaker's hands in a high pressure situation. So I think that was a big game going on the road late in the season against Denver. And I think he showed a lot. And I think he showed how elite he was in that game and really all season. He made phenomenal highlight plays. And I think just the sky's just a limit for him. And I think he's just scratching the surface. It's going to be so important for him to get with a coordinator and our coaching staff and have that consistency. And I think he's going to continue to get better and better.
All right. Speaking of that coaching staff, Liam Cohen certainly pushed all the buttons last year. Armstead put on the spot. I said, tell us something that maybe we don't know about Liam Cohen.
Yeah, well, I think I would say hardship, has really been a big part of his journey and story. He lost his mother at an early age. Some people may know that, but, I think, that changes you and it hardens you and creates a certain type of resilience in you. And everything that him and his family has gone through, his dad, being there with him and then being able to come up the football ranks together, being coached by his dad. And his dad has a huge presence in our building as well, too, now. So I think that family orientation, his life experiences and hardships, I think, make him the person that he is and, make him the leader and the man that he is, which we all need in our building. So it's been a pleasure working with him and being coached by him thus far. And, I'm excited to continue this journey.
Man, 13 wins, and a lot of optimism around coach, quarterback, and other key parts of this organization. The vibe's about as good as it's been here in the history of the franchise. The vibe's good. Let's see if the success follows. Football Fix and more when we return. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Marlins manhandled the Braves 12-0 yesterday at Lone Depot Park. Game 2 of the series today. Martin Perez for Atlanta, $1.26 favorite. Perez is 2-2 at 2.25 ERA. Braxton Garrett for the Marlins, plus 104, 8 over the total. Griffin Jacks for the Tampa Bay Rays, $1.22 favorite at home with the Orioles at Tropicana Field, 7.5 over the total. Atlantic Sun Baseball Tournament getting underway today in DeLand. It is Jacksonville, the $1.54 favorite over Austin P, plus 120. And the Stetson Hatters playing on their home field, $1.60 favorite over Central Arkansas. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
All right, here we go. Jacksonville summer is around the corner, and the heat is bringing the pressure early. Your AC takes the field. It's trying to hold up the weight. Warm air, weak airflow. The system's in trouble. Time to make the call. Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Experienced AC techs, honest pricing, and they'll get it done right the first time. And here's the play right now. Take $500 off the total price of a new AC system during the Memorial Day promotion. That's how you stay cool and win the day. When you're stuck, call the Duck, 904-862-6769 or duckrooter.com.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Develop a perfect pitch with Dan, Jeff, and PGA Pros on Brunch with the Tour. Tuesday morning at 8:30. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation and North Florida Medical Centers on 1010XL.
Yeah, I know how awful it is to get injured, but not like my friend Tom, who got rear-ended last year. Tom McManus here. Morgan & Morgan can help you. They're the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. 1,000 lawyers, 100 offices across the nation, and over $30 billion recovered. And guess what? They don't get a single penny unless you do. A proven track record with backup. Hard to find these days, but not with Morgan & Morgan. For the people, that's right. Get injured due to someone's neglect, get paid. Dial Pound Law or check out forthepeople.com.
Hey Jacksonville, this is Lauren Brooks. Here's something I love. Big Chief Tire actually rewards you for taking care of your car. When you buy tires, you're automatically part of their Extra Mile program. You'll get $10 off every oil change, free tire rotations, free air checks, and more every time you go in. It's simple, honest savings from a family-owned shop that puts customers first. Call 904-932-0950 or visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com. It's one less thing to worry about.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. From now until May 28th, we're holding our big diamond sale, and now's the best time to buy a quality diamond of a carat or more. Here are a few reasons. First, there's severe upward pressure on rough diamonds, with 4 price increases already this year. Most of this has yet to hit the polished market, so they're diamonds for sale at the old prices. Next, our diamond cutters asked us to house their inventories of existing big diamonds so we could sell them here prior to them being offered to the jewelry trade in Las Vegas. This allows us the ability to sell from their vast stock at brokerage prices you have to see to believe. All of these diamonds are graded for cut, color, and clarity with independent laboratory grading reports. Now, along with this vast collection of big diamonds, we put all of our own meticulously selected loose diamonds and engagement-style rings on sale at prices from 3% to 25% off. We also take trade-ins, but remember, this sale ends May 28th at Underwood San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Attention skilled electricians, are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just a job, but an experience, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Mike Dempsey, if you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Back on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Good look, bad look, or no look at all. PGA golfer fired his caddy yesterday. The player's name is Garrett Higo. He split with his caddy. This comes after the South African was penalized 2 shots in his opening round of the PGA Championship. So you're thinking, oh man, the caddy cost him 2 shots. He's got to go. Not exactly. You see, Higo was late to his opening round tee time. And here's the kicker. He didn't oversleep. He's just roaming around on the grounds, hanging out on the putting green like he's, going to be. We all have that guy in your foursome. The tee time is at 10:50. This dude shows up at 10:44. Golf Week, citing Higo's agent, reported Monday that Austin Goggart is no longer on the bag of Higo. Higo's tardiness Thursday at the PGA became a much talked about storyline. He was scheduled to tee off number 1 at Aronimink at 7:18 a.m. He was 1 minute late. Oof. As a result, he was penalized 2 shots on his opening hole. So he would have shot 367 and been tied for the lead. Instead, he shot a 1 under par 69. He said after the round that his caddy was screaming at him to get to the tee box. The PGA of America said the 27-year-old was practicing on the putting green, but was not within the area defined as the starting point of his tee time. Higo said, if you know me, I'm very casual and laid back. I don't know. I don't want to be there 10 minutes early. I know that 5 minutes is fine. I thought I had time. I was obviously too casual. Yeah. The caddy, whether or not it's for that, I would have to think there's other stuff going on. Maybe he didn't like being dressed down, though, and screamed at. What are you doing, you idiot? Get over here!
What would be a reason for, a caddy to cause you, some strokes?
He didn't. Oh, well, you could have too many clubs in the bag.
Okay, that's on the caddy.
You see that happen? That happened to Ian Woosnam one year at, the British Open. He was, tied for the lead. They play the first hole. He hits his shot, and his caddy's like, man, you're going to be furious with me. But, yeah, we got 15 clubs.
Oh, man. Okay.
You try a driver out on the driving range, you forget to put it back in. So that would be one example of the way caddies can do it. All right, go ahead and fire up the band. We got a football fix. Let me just give you a few news and notes from around the National Football League. Told you yesterday it looked like the 20... I thought we said the 2028 Super Bowl, but maybe it was the 2030 Super Bowl, but I'll mention it now in the football fix. We said it kind of later, but Nashville going to get a host of the Super Bowl. It looks like that's coming in 2030. NFL owners meetings start today. So we'll get more Jaguars news and talk and NFL news and talk over the next couple of days. What we won't get, I don't think, about a week from now is some leaked photos of an NFL reporter and a head coach in some resort hot tub within, 100 miles of this week's meeting spot. Just saying. The 2028 draft is going to Minneapolis. Yeah, I'd say if you're going to go to Minneapolis, do it in the summer. Jacoby Brissett is holding out in Arizona. Guess this is good news for our guy, Carson Beck, who was, a 4th-round draft pick. First OTAs under new coach Mike LaFleur. Said discussions are still about the same place they were a few weeks ago, which is not real close, apparently, at this point. I mean, I get it if you're Brissett, man. You had a good year. You're going to make me your starter. Pay me some cash. Of course, Kyler Murray is now gone. And, after Brissett, there's not much. I guess Gardner Minshew they signed as a free agent. And now you've got the drafted Carson Beck to bring along. Told you the Jaguars win their showdown with Urban Meyer. Yeah, with cause seems to be designed for this cat. In the course rule, the Jags could indeed fire him with cause. And so $30 million in savings for the teal and black. There are reports that the NFL may even go more international. Are more changes coming to that international schedule? They're going to have 9 international games this year, and that number could go up as soon as next year. There are multiple reports. The owners, as they meet in Orlando this week, will vote on the possibility of adding 2 more games to the international schedule for next year. Under the current CBA, the NFL is only allowed to move up to 10 games out of the country each season, so this would put them at the maximum number permitted under the CBA. It actually would put them one over, no? So, anyway, look, this might be news around the league here in Jacksonville, where we've watched them go to London year after year after year now for some 12, 13 years. It's not that big a deal. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. It's brought to you by your Jacksonville Sharks. On the road this week, go to jacksharks.com. Be a part of the fast-paced fun down there for the next home game. And the Jewelton Creek Golf Club, tee it high and let it fly with the best value in golf.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Wherever you go, there we are.
I know. I checked online.
1010XL is on your smartphone and tablet. Download our free app for all devices and take us with you around Duval and around the world.
Hey, it's Greg. So, quick update on my path to lose 40 by the 4th with Awaken 180. 2 weeks in, and honestly, it's been outstanding. I'm already down 13 pounds. Had to tighten the belt a notch. Friends and coworkers here at 1010XL are starting to notice. It's funny nowadays when somebody loses weight, everybody just kind of assumes, oh, you're doing the shots. Well, nah, that wasn't for me. I didn't want injections, pills, supplements, or chemicals just to kill my appetite. I needed a real lifestyle change, learning better habits with an actual coach and a real plan. Because here's the thing. I'm busy, I'm always on the road, and it's easy to grab whatever's fast and convenient. But I finally decided to stop making excuses, especially after finding out I'm going to be a grandpa. And that lose 40 by the 4th concept was just the push I needed, and it's working. I'm eating, losing weight, and actually enjoying the process. How often do you hear a guy say that? So do it with me. Call today, and today is the perfect time to start getting healthy with a custom weekly plan. Call 844-346-1800 or at awaken180weightloss.com.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, gang, you might be aware credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. That use the equity in your home. You can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash, and with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, get money for that home improvement project, One client just got $100,000 approved, saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part with Loan Pronto. You can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto. 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508 or loanpronto.com.
Florida's sun and storms means your roof has probably seen better days. If you're wondering about its condition, visit endlesssummerroofing.com to schedule a free, no-pressure inspection. Endless Summer Roofing, protecting your home from Florida's endless summers.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Hey Jacksonville, this is Dr. George Bari. Bari Orthopedics is your choice when it comes to an injury. We're here for you and your loved ones to deliver excellent treatment and care fast the first time. Trust your care in our hands. Get same-day appointments for your injuries with 3 locations. If it hurts, ask us first. Bari Orthopedics.
Be sure and check out the expertise from Dr. George Bari and the entire staff at BariOrthopedics.com. That's BAHRI Orthopedics.com.
Hey, this is Tony from Tony D's New York Pizza. Can you believe I've been making pizza here in Jacksonville for over 20 years? Thanks for the support and good times. We appreciate your business, and we're looking forward to another 20 years. Come out and see us at Tony D's New York Pizza, Bay Meadows and 295.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Panther coach Dave Canales confirmed they'll join the Jaguars for joint practices for the August 21st preseason game, part of Jacksonville's plan to hold joint sessions before every preseason matchup. Jacksonville baseball opens the ASUN tournament on this afternoon at 2 o'clock versus Austin Peay. The Dolphins looking to ride late season momentum. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 7:03 and it's 72 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air & Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the Dan Hicken arrival and more is next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet.
You know
it! I kissed your lips, make you grip the sheets with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Just talking about life, going sip for sip. Yeah, you know
Very
you
nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
Hold on, the best part about to happen. Hold on, Dan.
I'm still gonna wake up on
Drop
you
that beat,
and me.
Morgan.
I know that last
Yeah.
night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember.
Amazing how different / terrible it sounds a cappella if you're just standing out there and all you hear is Z without the music. Big difference. I love you. Sing better than me, but yeah.
This
Big
is my
difference with the
jam,
musical
man.
there.
This is your jam.
I love Morgan. Oh, if I
Oh,
would have
yeah.
won that concert, this is the song I was waiting for.
Okay.
All right.
You should have gone down
I
for that.
shoulda
That's a missed
went, man.
opportunity for you.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Good to be here on a Tuesday. Sports are great, and sports can be awful, both in the same moment. Last night we had just, it depends on which side of the fence you're on, but really great events, with the NHL and NBA, Game 7, Game 1. I mean, what I witnessed was, I guess, you always talk about being an Atlanta sports fan and how terrible, you only got this championship and that championship. I saw Buffalo 55 seasons, the Sabres and the Bills. So you're 0 for 110. now. As if you're
The Sabres have been to one finals.
One final.
They lost to Dallas.
Yeah.
That was 30 years ago.
Huh?
Probably more than 30 years ago at this point.
That was a long time
Early
ago.
90s.
Yeah. So you just oof.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
The Bills joined the NFL in 70 and the Sabres joined the NHL in 70. And neither team has won a championship.
And they've only been to one. Well, the Bills have been to 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And the Sabres have never
And both
been to
this year lost in overtime to end their seasons.
Yeah.
You can't make it up.
Buffalo going Buffalo, man. There's certain cities where it's just not going to happen for you. It feels like Buffalo got the short end of the officials' whistles the whole series, too.
They fought back, and they were down 2-0 in the second. They tied it and
scored the go-ahead goal, got disallowed.
Go-ahead goal got disallowed, and then overtime is just the worst in playoff hockey or the best. I mean, and it just, oh gosh, what a gut punch. And then you go over and watch the Spurs and the Thunder, and you know, again, this is his welcome to the world moment for you guys. Watch Victor Wembanyama, but the guy knocks down a logo 3 when they needed it in the worst way.
He's unstoppable.
In the second overtime, he had 40-some points, 24 rebounds, and he's, you just throw the one thing that's odd to me in watching a lot of the game are the guys that the Thunder roll at him to guard him. They're half his size.
I mean, everyone is except for Holmgren.
I mean,
you throw a 6'9" guy there.
What about Hartenstein?
He's got 11 inches on him.
He can't.
Even Hartenstein. He's how tall is Wembanyama? 7'6"?
Yeah, but I mean, you can at least lean on him.
Yeah, I guess that's 8 inches though. Think of that. You're big man. He's got 8 inches on.
Hartenstein, he can't move with Wemby though.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
And Wemby, it doesn't look like Wemby. Like I'm sitting there as I watch the game, and the points come to him. So this is not I don't know enough about Spurs or their roles or anything, but if I got Caruso or was it Dort covering me? Why isn't he posting up?
Lunchtime, right?
I mean, just go. Go
I
down
think
low, my man.
If you've watched,
what are you doing out there?
If you've watched him a lot, he gets low. He doesn't go low.
Yeah,
like he'll catch the ball at the free throw line, take 2 steps, hold the ball high, and they're jumping at it like kindergartners.
Right.
And then he'll literally, he's so tall, he'll go up. He can go up awkward, spinning, and he's just right there. He just lays it in. Like he's made more shots with his back to the basket, just throwing it in.
And then and again, I haven't watched the Spurs all year except maybe once against the Knicks in the Cup Finals. But the Harper kid, well, they didn't have De'Aaron Fox last night,
right?
So that should be pointed out.
Yeah. I didn't know he was even injured. Where'd that come from?
He rolled an ankle.
Last series.
But the Harper kid,
he played like 40 minutes.
He's out of control, man. He's a maniac. When he makes a great play, then he's stumbling, he's falling, the ball's in his hands. I'm like, why does he have the ball here? And so that was, but he's improving or has improved as the season has gone on. So, and they beat OKC during the regular season. So
yeah, I mean that's like 5 out of 6 now.
It's a real test for OKC. And then SGA was not great. He wasn't MVP last night.
No, he was good. Not great. 7 to 23 from the field, just 24 points. He
on
high
good.
Volume shooting.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Did
we'll
have 12
see.
assists.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. The big one starts tonight, so at the Garden. So, but anyway, those 2 games signify, and then off the field of play.
Dylan Harper, by the way, hit all 7 free throws.
Yeah,
had 7 steals.
Yeah,
6 assists and 11 rebounds.
Yeah,
in addition to his 24 points. Yeah, that's a rookie.
How many turnovers did he have?
Just one. One turnover for Dylan Harper. The guy who turned it over.
Stunning.
No, this has got to be approaching some sort of record. Stephon Castle.
Yeah.
Had an off night. He 1 of 6 from 3. 11 turnovers. That is a lot of turnovers. 11.
Ouch. Can't go double digits.
But he
can't
played
have a triple double.
Dude, you know what he did? I give the coach credit, man. Here's your starting lineup in their minutes played. 44, 49, 51, 49, 47.
Oh, yeah.
The most outside of that, 22 minutes.
Oh, no, he played them all.
He played them all the whole game, which you should. They're 25.
Yeah.
Playing their most exciting, fun basketball of the year.
They honestly, and I don't really, I guess if as a Knicks fan, I always am careful who I root for, but I guess I probably lean towards I'd rather the Spurs win. just maybe the inexperience. I don't know. But the Spurs deserved to win that game. They led the whole way, and then I thought OKC was going to steal it. I mean, they led the whole way. They were in control of that game. 7 points, 8 points, 6 points, 9 points, 5 points, 7 points. The whole way, it was Spurs. And then all of a sudden, OKC, they're a tough one to knock out, though. And they got it back to even, and then even after that, I think they both scored 7 in the first overtime, and then the Spurs went on a run, and that was all she wrote.
That logo 3 was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it was huge.
Yeah.
It was a huge, they were down 3. They needed that basket.
No doubt he was pulling that thing.
Might have been
up.
down more than 3. I don't remember, but I know that they desperately needed a
I
basket.
think that tied it up.
Yeah.
in the first overtime.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, that was a bomb.
It was.
Okay, a 7'6" guy shooting that. Yeah, he's like
he's the best. I mean, it's like to have a guy as dominant as SGA is right now, back-to-back MVPs in a league full of dominant players. If you had a choice of any player in the world to start your franchise, you couldn't sprint the card up fast enough.
I heard something about
the differences between Wembanyama and SGA is as big as the difference between SGA and anyone.
It is.
I heard something about the MVP last night that I didn't know. No American has won the MVP since 2018.
What?
Yeah, James Harden, the last guy to win the
I guess
MVP.
Giannis, Jokic.
Yeah, no Americans.
SGA twice.
And by the way, they ain't going to win it anytime soon because Wembanyama's about to rattle off 3 in a row.
Yeah, it's his turn. He hadn't had one yet.
Yeah, and it might be SGA, and then they start saying, well, who's the best bet to win? What Americans? Ant, maybe?
Cooper
Flag, maybe?
Could be somebody not
Jason
playing
Tatum, maybe? I don't know.
Jaylen Brown, maybe. Depending where you are, who you're playing for.
Yeah, so it's not.
LeBron ain't going to win another one?
Man, come on, man.
What about Bronny?
Bronny.
Could Bronny be the next MVP?
A James guy. Yeah, he got a chance.
What about the other one, LeQuint? LeQuint James.
It's not LeQuint. It's Bryce, isn't it?
Who is LeQuint, bro? He plays for the Jags.
LeBronny,
Allen.
LeQuint, L.E. something, isn't it? No? Who's his, what's his other son's name?
Bryce.
He can get off the bench at Arizona. Maybe he can win the MVP.
Maybe.
But you got to play first.
He'll get there. Give him some time, man.
Okay. All right. And then, and we'll touch on this later, but off the court, what a disconnect there is. And part of it is the media's own fault, but man, Blake Griffin should be fired.
I didn't see what he
He
said.
really should be fired.
Blake Griffin?
Yeah.
I didn't see what he
He's
said. Is
a
it a
moron.
podcast or a broadcast?
No, he's on
NBA,
NBC.
Yeah, he does a post game.
He should be fired.
What did he say?
So Shams broke the news about who's going to be MVP. And they got all butthurt on NBC because they were announcing it.
Okay.
So they bring it up, and he goes, "Yeah, Shams, go get some brunch, you nerd." I mean, he's doing his job, jackass.
Yeah, doing his job.
And you don't even understand what your job is. So you don't. This is why there'll always be a disconnect between players.
Well, that one doesn't make any sense because that's just strictly. It's not like you reporting
Shams
something.
found out. He reported it. That's his job.
If you report something untrue or this, or you break a rule, there's no embargo. If you find out, you do it.
They all think it was cheesy and they shouldn't do that.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's
You're just supposed to hold on to it, right?
Ain't nobody care, NBC, where we get our information.
Yeah, that's 100-0 right-wrong scale. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. I would be,
now
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, and then you got the whole. And like I said, we'll get into it more throughout, but Stephen A, Stephen B, Stephen C with Jaylen Brown and those two. And then Stephen A basically threatening him.
Stephen, these guys get
I mean, these guys are out of control,
They
man.
are out of control.
But, again, yes, the athlete has no idea what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to do it, what our jobs are, blah, blah, in quote, media. But we also blur the lines in media by other things.
My social media opinion. We used to be, they'd get mad at us, but we didn't talk. You weren't allowed to give your opinion on the air.
Yeah.
You were discouraged from saying anything outside of the story.
Right. So now it's different. And so, but anyway, it's all a lot of.
And it's not, and here's the difference too. It's not just social media. It's those like us that were born of the cloth of keeping it between the lines. Step outside the lines where there's social media.
Right.
Like even the ones that are still old school, but even and that goes for everyone from the Peter Kings to it's always on social media where their quote opinion gets them ruffled.
Anyway, I just thought that was interesting as well. Let me get out the poll question of the day real quick. Brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Florida Gators, and PGA Tour. Tampa Bay Rays as well. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. Check out those beautiful homes that they build. You can get unbelievable interest rate packages, including a fixed 4.99% interest rate right now through Dreamfinders. They do terrific work. I think they build in like 15 different locations.
15 of them things?
Oh, just like
the distance of the putt that I dropped on my first birdie yesterday.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
He was so excited.
What?
So excited. What is the Jags' toughest, hardest, don't like it game on their schedule? The toughest, the hardest, I don't like this game on their schedule. Which one would you pick? Here are your choices. Obviously, you're at Baltimore on Thursday night. I lumped the London games together. At Dallas on Sunday night, or at Chicago in December. What is the Jaguars, or is there another one? You can mention it. It's fine. Toughest, hardest, I don't like it game on their schedule.
I don't know if there's any of those selections that check all three of those boxes, but I'll go with the. I think the Bears up there in December and the cold weather is
that's a tough one.
Is a tough one.
That's hard. Don't like it. E, what say you? Although
I don't like if it was it's a 1,000,000 to 1 the Houston game over there. I'll never like that division game being moved, but
fair enough.
The total parameter there, I'll go Chicago.
Okay.
And to me, it is that Houston-London game. I don't like it. I think it's the toughest and the hardest. It's like a division opponent on a neutral field. I don't like it.
Jeff's got 40%. E's got 35%. Baltimore's 20%. At Dallas, 5%. All right. Now, the voting, you can vote at Dan Hickens.
I love the Dallas late season,
For a
Christmas
couple more
weekend, Sunday night, get a little prime time. That one won't be flexed because the Cowboys have to be 0-100 to get flexed out of their spot. So, we should be good there. I don't think the Jags will play their way into any flexing this year, but you never know what the opponents are going to do.
Yeah. So, all right, well, we're just warming up, man. We got a lot to do, a lot to go over, a lot of sports concepts and rationalizations to get to. We'll do that in the 10-minute drill. It's all coming up right here on a Tuesday edition of The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Something's coming out of the computer.
Are you receiving my signal?
Speak into the microphone, Squid Brain.
He says he's found the main controls to the power beam here.
XL.
You'll always feel good when you send someone a Kuhn Flowers floral or plant arrangement. This is RJ with 1010XL, and no matter what the reason, Kuhn Flowers has always come through for me. Order online at KuhnFlowers.com.
Hey, gang, Hicken here. See clearly with the Eye Associates and trusted optometrists Zachary Boskool and Alice Laflamme. From comprehensive eye exams to dry eye care, glaucoma management, diabetic eye care, and more, Dr. Boskool and Dr. Laflamme are dedicated to protecting your vision. Immediate availability at all 5 Jacksonville locations. Schedule today with Dr. Boskool and Dr. Laflamme by calling the Eye Associates. That's formerly Bow9 Associates. You know who they are. Schneider Eye and Wellness Center and Janet A. Betchkel, MD. Easy to get a hold of, 296-0098, 296-0098.
Attention contractors, stop wasting time dealing with permits yourself. Use PermitRockstar.com. Their permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Throw your rifle and rod in the truck every Saturday morning.
This could be really special.
Go hunting and fishing with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show. Saturday mornings from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Springtime is the perfect time to get your home organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live. From closets and garages to entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and storage for any space and budget. Make an appointment to tour their showroom on Phillips Highway and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off free installation and 18-month special financing. Schedule your free consultation at 904-878-9393 or find them online, closetsbydesign.com.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, thanks for fixing my air conditioner last week. It's way nicer at my place now.
Glad we could help. Good to know it was just a small repair.
I know. A new air conditioner can be pretty expensive.
I mean, they do keep your whole house nice. That's a lot of space to keep cool.
I know.
And they do it all summer long, even when the weather is totally Jacksonville temperature outside.
I know.
Luckily, if you ever do need a new AC, we can arrange a financing plan that'll make it easy for you to handle.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Here, put on these sunglasses.
Whoa. They can show banking information? Cool glasses.
Short term, long term, low interest, zero down payment. There's all kinds of options for bigger projects or even repairs as low as $500.
I wish I had these math sunglasses in high school.
You and me both, pal.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
The Jaguars Foundation is hosting an intimate evening of community and conversation at the Sports and Culture Speaker Series. Join us June 2nd and 3rd to hear exclusive perspectives from Jaguars leadership, including Mark Lamping, Tony Baselli, head coach Liam Cohen, and general manager James Gladstone, as they talk culture, leadership, and building a lasting legacy on and off the field. To be part of the conversation, visit jaguars.com/community/events.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. By now, everyone has heard about saving money on their energy bills. There are all sorts of things you can do to cut energy costs, but most people don't think about their windows.
But Window World knows that the biggest energy loss in almost every home is the windows. There is more energy loss from old builder-grade windows than just about anything else in your home.
You can upgrade your heating and air, your appliances. That's good too. But before you do all that, upgrade your windows to Window World's energy-efficient windows.
Window World's windows are easy to clean, energy efficient, and have the best guarantee in the business.
Window World's slogan is simply the best for less, and we mean it. You get great American-made windows, and you get to keep more of your money when you buy from Window World. Need any more reasons to buy your windows from Window World? Call them today and set up your free in-home estimate, or go online to windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World,
simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it! All right, we got sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. He says it's razzle-dazzle. E, what do you got today?
I got a family 4-pack of tickets to the Jumbo Shrimp. Any game, the Jumbo Shrimp right now, they're at home this week, and they're facing a Norfolk tie. One lucky winner can win a pair of tickets at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Just some more superlatives for Wemby's night last night.
Yes.
He's the youngest now in conference finals history with 40-20 game. And there have only been 7 players in NBA history with a 40-20 game in the conference finals or later. And we're talking Kareem, Moses Malone, Wilt, Shaq, Elgin Baylor. That's the company. Ooh. That's where, if he stays healthy, Victor Wembanyama's career is going to take him into that echelon of top 5 players of all time.
Hate that he's a Spur. All right. The Super Bowl is going to be awarded to Nashville, which is fine. I mean, they built a new stadium. That's kind of the MO around the world. If you build a new stadium, you usually get a Super Bowl. It's going to be an awesome stadium that they're building up there. There is a small problem.
What's that?
It's the smallest stadium in the NFL.
Okay.
It seats 60,000 people.
Okay.
So if your team makes the Super Bowl, be prepared to shell out 10 to 15,000 per ticket.
What are
at least? Because I think that this year they were sky high.
What's the capacity for like Vegas in their new stadium?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like a lot of the stadiums are built to that mid 60s, and
this is 60 apparently.
That seems small.
Yeah.
It's always been strange how the college stadiums are built bigger than the pro stadiums.
Yeah. Well,
Even maybe it's the price points. Maybe it goes back to the day where to see your college team you had to go to the game, whereas the NFL has been televised a lot more widespread for longer. Before we go any further, I'd like to send out a birthday shout out to some. You don't need any music because when I explain, it's going to go to the unknown soldier. But as I was taking my morning constitution, I'm walking around and enjoying these last of the few cool mornings we have left. So I'll take a little walk at the break, right? And I look up to the sky and I said, "What is that?" It takes a second. I look up there, and there is this is happy birthday to either a 12-year-old or a 21-year-old. I don't know, but I see a helium balloon number 1 floating off, and I see a helium balloon number 2 floating off. They're in separate spots, and they're floating off. So somebody I hear on the south side today is celebrating either their 12th or their 21st birthday.
Shout out.
Yeah, I'm sorry you let loose of the balloons. They have gone off into the northwest sky if you're looking to track them. And then I'll say this. I tell you, there's something mesmerizing about following those things, though. Like watching them as they get higher and further away. You can't take your eyes off of it. I'm looking up like I'm in some cult, in a trance or something. But yeah, 12 or 21, whichever. Happy birthday. Your balloons, they gone. The one thing about today, man, if somebody makes history, you learn in half a second. They throw it through those AI filters, buddy, and you know. I mean, the youngest to do this, the first to do that, the biggest this, the biggest that. And I'm headline reading here. I don't know what the record was, but I do know if you score 10 runs in an extra inning, maybe it's the all-time record. What was the 10-run designation?
Oh, the first since 1919.
Okay, so the first double-digit extra inning.
First National League team to score 10 runs in an extra inning.
Yeah. I saw the score. I just assumed you beat the tar out of them the whole game. I don't know. When your baseball team falls behind 7-0 in the third, you move along.
We were lucky. The Mets, he's talking about the Mets and the Nats. The Mets really were fortunate to be in the game. They did rally back a couple times, but then so the Nats had so many opportunities to win it, and they just couldn't win it. And really, it was odd because they got up. So in that inning, the Mets got a couple runs. I think they were up 3 or 4, maybe 5. It may have been 5. And they brought in a position player, and then they just crushed them.
Oh, well,
stat padded.
Yeah, you get to that stage.
Yeah, once you do that. And so, because we were running out of pitchers too. So it was one of those games because we've used guys all through, and there's no days off and blah, blah, blah. And we used this guy 2 days in a row. But it was a good win. It was a good win for the Mets.
It's an awful feeling as a sports fan. If you're as big a baseball fan as we are, when your team has one of those nights where they're just not going to bring it, it's going to be 3-0. And before you get back in it, it's going to be 5-0. And then before you get back in it, it's 8-0. And you know that, this is just
slipping away.
No, it's beyond slipping. This was just never going to happen. We're switching. There's not going to be some 4-run inning that at least makes it 7-4. None of that's coming. Switch the television, Jeff. Switch it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so we did.
Yeah.
Now go into full paranoia, annoyingly too nervous, according to others, mode for the rest of the year. That's what's going to happen for me.
What now?
I'm going to be in paranoia, annoyingly too nervous, according to the rest of the world mode.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'll be for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we'll just leave it at that. You know everything that entails.
Right. Oh, yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah, right.
Well, listen.
Everybody do their thing. I've got my eye on the innards of everything here.
You forget these things, but I was reading this book on the 72-73 Mets that one of my UNF professors gave me. That he wrote.
That's right. Yeah. He had a lovely lunch.
Yeah. And in 72, the Mets jumped out to a 25-7 record.
Okay. Sounds familiar.
Not even close to the playoffs.
They didn't make the playoffs.
No. Yeah. Pirates ran away with the East.
Okay.
So
trying to mush me. I see what's happening here.
No, I'm telling you, just a couple years ago, last year we were 45-24.
I thought this all along. I'm just happy with a fast start. I am not counting
Your
or
best
taking
thing
anything.
is, you guys are playing good and you don't have your guys yet. And then
we're missing
you figure,
a few.
okay, we get
Acuna
help.
comes back today, by the way, Braves fan. You have that. He missed about
You get
15.
healthy and you get
we need some
pitchers back and see what happens. So
the pitching continues. It's like an untold story. But I mean, even this meager starting staff we had, they're playing their way out of the rotation. I don't know what we're doing.
So anyway,
I think the rookie run maybe should be over for Richie. Let's send him back to AAA. Next, let's try the next guy.
Yeah, baseball.
He pitched great, and then he got blown.
Baseball's interesting. I mean, look, again, the death blow for us. I'm happy we're winning games, but there's not much we can do. You lose Clay Holmes for 2 months, and
that's a lot.
We're bringing up some lefty.
Yeah, I hear you. Sure, welcome to I feel you. Welcome to my world. I've been in that one for the last year and a half, maybe even longer than that. Man, you want to talk about heartbreak individual-wise, and we talked about the Buffalo heartbreak. Buffalo going Buffalo. Sabres losing overtime last night, throwing a couple of controversial calls and non-calls, and it makes it even worse. But I digress. There's also individual heartbreak and disappointment, and the individual unlucky loser last night is Oakland A's starter JT Ginn, who took a no-hitter and a one-run lead into the ninth inning last night, gives up a single, and a homer, and just like that, they lose the game 2-1.
So I'm driving home. I was talking to the Bit Man.
How's the Bit Man doing?
Bit Man's fine.
Good.
Bit Man's Bit Man. But the Bit Man was watching the Dodgers game. Of course, he doesn't know who Mason Miller is, so I'm trying to tell him, yeah.
That's bad. Well, that's Bit Man. He doesn't really like sports.
I'm like, he's the best closer in baseball.
Yeah,
he's unhittable. And
sure.
He goes, well, got two guys on. He's thrown 9 balls in a row. I said, really? This is significant. I try to tell the bit man.
Yeah.
So I'm driving with the bit man. And so he's telling me, I get home. I'm like, well, I want to watch it. So I click on, the end of the Dodgers-Padres game. Padres are up 1-0, 9th inning. Dodgers have 2 guys on, and then Mason Miller goes blip, 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 gets 3 guys out, and gets the save and wins the game. But as I'm watching, I go, hey, Bitman. I go, just so you know, the Angels are getting no hit, and they're going to the 9th. He goes, what? He starts yelling at the producer.
This guy, by the way, is doing the sports shows in L.A. last night, for the record.
Because J.T. Ginn, by the way, a former Met, is throwing a no-hitter. And then, like you said, gives up a top 9th inning, bottom of the 9th, gives up a single.
A bloop and a bomb. That's all it takes.
And then Neto just smoked one out the center. And, I mean, that's a gut punch, man.
Oh.
That's the worst. You go from maybe throwing a no-hitter to getting the L in 2 pitches, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, brutal.
And by the way, there's you got to send the guy. I don't know how many pitches he has. I mean, you just get.
He had 102. I thought after the single they could have taken him out.
Yeah, maybe after the single, but you definitely send him out there and give him the chance. But once he gave up the hit, I think I would have taken him out. But I don't know what.
I don't know who their closer is and the rest load and all that. Yeah.
All right. ET's got a prize pack.
Okay.
We started with a little bit of fun. Whoever's lost their birthday balloons, they have been spotted. But we will end with a legitimate birthday shout out today because it's one of those marquee numbers.
Shout out.
And Alex is called in or texted in this morning, and some could say is hung as a beautiful bride, Caroline, because she's celebrating her 50th today.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Yeah.
Sweet nifty 50.
Guganella Carolyn.
Sweet
happy
Carolyn.
Yeah. 50th. We're going to go off to break. 641-1010. What are they getting, E?
Holla at me, 641-1010 for a family 4-pack of tickets to the Jumbo Shrimp game. They're taking on Norfolk Tide this week. 904-641-1010 for your chance to win these tickets.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
In a world where chains seem to take over, it's awesome to have a locally owned retailer who's only focused on Jacksonville, FLA. Hick and here from my friends at Beard's Diamonds. All those jewelers in the town center, they're owned by big Wall Street companies, except Beard's Diamonds. Beard's Diamonds is local. They've been serving our area for more than 4 decades. The Lupos, when you go in there, they'll take great care of you. Beards is the one with the massive diamond inventory, all shapes and sizes. Beards has all the top bridal brands like Decory and Viraggio. Beards has the strongest warranties. Beards wins on price every day. In fact, Beards guarantees to beat any national chain store on price, so don't buy anywhere until you get a second opinion at Beards. You'll get a bigger, better quality diamond for your money and backed by local folks with integrity and local accountability. It's refreshing to see a local place that gives you a better selection. Don't buy a diamond in Jacksonville without seeing your best option at Beard's Diamonds at the St. John Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beard's Diamonds.
The new MVP of lunch has arrived. Firehouse Subs Steak and Cheese Melt. USDA Choice Flame-Seared Steak, sauteed red and green bell peppers, caramelized onions, melted provolone cheese, and mayo on a toasted sub roll. Steak and Cheese Melt, only at Firehouse Subs.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
The AC's broke, it ain't no joke. Call Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. FloridaHomeAC.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Squared away here. Do a little bookkeeping. All right, so the NFL wheels are always spinning, and it's what makes the league so fun. We don't even go quiet in the offseason anymore. There's always some nugget that's out there, and A.J. Brown's going to get traded from the Eagles. I mean, it feels like Philly has all but said as much, and so
we got some big news on the A.J. Brown front.
Okay, well, we'll get to that in just a sec.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as we, as those around the league are prone to do and suggesting spots he may land, somehow this narrative that the Jags might be interested in A.J. Brown comes up. And the first thing I say as a connoisseur of the Jags and, pretty well aware of what they've got here, what the roster looks like, of all the positions in the world, you take a flyer wild card, puts you over the top chance. It doesn't feel like a receiver would be that position. And then I just continue to peruse down, and what do you know? The byline by Jason Lock-and-Four. Well, there you go. That just eliminates that as a verifiable story.
The rift has got to be really, I mean.
This is Hurts?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts does not go to the wedding.
Yeah, I saw that.
What's the deal?
They're not cool no more.
They're not cool.
They probably never have been.
Well, he's the godfather to AJ's daughter.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they've known each other since high school. That's a big deal. I mean,
wow.
Jalen tried to recruit AJ to Alabama to play together, pushed hard for the Eagles to acquire him in a trade, but the rift has got to be real.
Got to be.
You don't go to the wedding, that's
like unfollowing somebody on social media.
Yeah. Jalen wasn't the only Eagles teammate who wasn't there. It looks like no current Eagles were. Darius Slay was there, former Eagles player.
That tells you something about the guy.
Is that real? Do you think there were no Eagles players?
Not a single Eagle player.
That can't be right.
Oof.
You did have another receiver,
Devontae, right?
I mean, we need.
Well, do we know the size and like how many are invited? Is it a big deal? Is it like a big?
It's out in California, but
big like hundreds of people.
It got to be big enough, man.
Some people go small, but I'm not suggesting that. The odds are it's a big, circus.
I'm looking at a picture of the nuptials. Looks like it's on the water. It's all set up nicely. You got the chairs outside type thing. I'd say, couple hundred.
Couple hundred.
Kind of a normal.
Yeah.
You would certainly include your friend group. You would think would include some teammates.
Well,
maybe they just don't. I don't know. I can begin to suggest, man. I mean, how you put the chemistry and temperament of 53 alpha males in one locker room for an extended period of time, and there are going to be some folks voted off the island. That's just how it goes.
Teammates often joked that Hurts and Brown acted like an old married couple. They clearly shared a close bond, but clash from time to time. In 23, Hurts even became the godfather to Brown's daughter, Jersey. Their chemistry and shared vision helped Coach Nick Sirianni establish the culture he wanted in Philly. But recently, something appears to have changed between them. A.J. Brown tied the knot with Kelsey Riley May 16th. The couple reportedly hosted the ceremony at Montage Laguna Beach. Eagles corner Darius Slay was one of Brown's groomsmen. But in the pictures from the event that surfaced online, Jalen Hurts was never spotted among the wedding party. Last year, the wide receiver got engaged to Kelsey at the Four Seasons Philadelphia in a lavish ceremony featuring John Legend. Remember that one?
I remember it.
Several current and former Eagles players attended the engagement party. Hurts was nowhere in the photos. What has gone wrong?
You guys.
What's the wordy?
I can't tell you how low this registers on my Give a Care.
This is a big one right
It's
here.
big, man.
I mean, from
Big
Diggs,
deal.
I'd like to see,
It's a big deal right here.
you know, between two ferns, and you put Diggs on one side and A.J. Brown on the other, and you just have a TED Talk with those dudes for about 45 minutes. That'd be spectacular. You two ever commingled?
But anyway, I did see this, and there are some big names who are still free agents,
Yeah.
and they matched Bobby Wagner to us.
Yeah, that seems like an odd match, too.
Yeah.
But in Barnwell's a little more. Oh, that wasn't Barnwell. Never mind.
Stephon Diggs, the Rams, that kind of makes a little sense. You put him in the slot there with Nakua and Devontae, you know?
Yeah, the Rams do that.
Who will pick up Stephon Diggs? Do you think someone will pick him up? He's kind of a little bit of a distraction now,
I
isn't
think that a little is putting it mildly, but it probably helps. He got
had
out of some.
85 catches last year.
I know it doesn't feel like it, does it? He got out of some of that. Lee wrangled out of some of that legal, you know,
Yeah.
some of those legal issues. So
Not guilty.
NG.
Not guilty. The chef. What about the chef?
I saw the chef. She was on social media dancing and like
Chef
a little bit after.
right back after. Chef is guilty as
Yeah,
Chef was chasing money, man.
Yeah, Chef was looking for
what
a
happened
bag.
with Chef? What'd she do now?
Chef is like a trollop.
Okay, but
because
what
it's
she
742. The chef sued because
I knew that she sued. They said he choked her and didn't pay her and all that. But then what happened?
Oh, so the chef's back on social media,
Oh,
like
yeah.
fishing for others.
Yeah.
I guess is the best way to do it.
Oh,
Thirst
I'll cook for
trapping.
you.
Thirst trapping is what the kids
Thirst
call
trap,
it.
yeah.
Thirst trapping.
Thirst trap.
Yeah.
Doom scrolling thirst trap.
Yeah,
Doom
no,
scrolling.
thirst trap.
It's
is,
going
yeah.
on. I'm telling you, it needs to stop.
But
No thirst trapping allowed in these parts.
she had an inquiry in her bio. I was looking for it, but I can't afford that chef. Man.
What does this chef look like?
I'm gonna show you in the break.
Okay.
She's okay.
Okay, that's I'm just looking for
She
some.
ain't-
Neck down.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's 7:43.
7:43. Come
Body,
on,
body.
let's
We're
stop.
body positive.
We gotta
around here.
stop.
We're all about positive imagery. Okay.
Well, look, the chef brought it on herself, though.
She did.
Oh, 100%.
Chef opened
Sure.
it all up. And
Well,
chef,
and so
chef
did that-
tried to basically steal money from the cat.
Blackmail him.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Maybe Antonio Brown got screwed too. Who knows?
But then you got
That's
Steph,
another cat.
but
Have you
then
seen
got
him on social?
Then you got Steph yelling
I
at,
don't
at
wanna-
Cardi, and I mean, do we want this in my training? I'm just wondering, is it over for Stephon Diggs or not? Yes or no?
No, he'll
I don't
he'll
think
definitely
so.
play somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joey Bosa, they say go to San Francisco. I thought he was already there. This is the other one.
So no,
This is
no,
Nick.
he went to Buffalo. You're
Yeah.
right. No, he would join his brother.
Yeah. Debo again is jumping
Yeah,
teams.
Debo is. Yeah, you tried to trade our number one pick for Debo a few years ago. You're lucky
Yeah,
you
I
got
do
out of that
remember
one.
that.
That would have been terrible.
Oh,
Who did we
man.
take with the number one?
Trayvon. You'd rather have him than Debo.
Yeah, I'd rather have Trayvon
Yeah,
than
you
Debo.
wanted to trade that. You want to trade that
It's the number one
Trayvon pick for
overall pick?
Debo. Yeah, number one overall
Listen,
pick.
man, and all GMs are perfect.
You got to spin. You got to roll
You
the
guys get
dice.
off my back. I take chances around here, trying to win.
I'm
Okay.
just saying. Let's go.
AJ Epinesa,
Yeah, I'd take him.
Green Bay, and it has a sign. I mean, these are the best fits.
Right. They're still left.
But these are names: Taylor
Correct.
Decker, Jonnu Smith, Cameron Jordan,
Yeah.
Bobby Wagner, Mekhi Becton, Jadeveon Clowney, Von Miller, Nick Chubb, Trayvon Diggs. The Diggs brothers are both available.
The Diggs, man, package deal. Package
What
them
do you
up.
got both Diggs
The
brothers?
Digsies.
You couldn't handle that
No.
in a
yeah.
locker room. Yeah.
The other Diggs brother there for a while was like the best thing going,
It
right?
was.
Is he the one that had all the pick sixes?
Yeah.
And then the other guy came along, the Deron Bland, and
Correct.
and had the
Yeah.
pick
Yep.
sixes.
Yeah.
They had like back-to-back years where one of their corners had like 6. Didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs was the man. Trayvon Diggs has got how many career interceptions Trayvon Diggs had?
Well, he had a big one year. I think he led one year.
Would you like to guess?
His most in a year. How many years has he been in the league? He's the one that then fell off the map and didn't have an interception for like 20-something games, I think.
Is that what it was?
I think. What? How many years in the league?
God, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, all with Dallas, or he spent last year with someone else?
Went to Green Bay for a game.
That's it, though, all with Dallas?
Yeah.
All right, 6 years, I'm going to say he averaged, I'm going to say he's got 21.
He had 3 his first year.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had 11.
Yeah, I thought he had 10.
Then he had 3, 1, and 2 for a total of 20.
Close. Yep. I almost nailed it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's had one great year. And then that Deron Bland kid, he's had the one where he had like
he had 2
4
pick sixes in the 11 year.
Yeah. Yeah, it stood out. Yeah.
How do you get 11 picks in one season?
That's a lot, man.
He used to jump the ball a lot because I think he also
he was
got
a gambler.
burned.
He got burned.
Yeah, he
You're
got burned a lot.
100%. 100% on that. All right, we'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. It's early in the AM, so we're just getting going. When you start dropping stuff like we're dropping already,
I worry about you guys. I try to abort, but it is what it is. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. They're not proud right now.
Chef.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Frank's getting a longer weekend. Hayes Carline and Ryan O'Halloran take you into the weekend with the lead. Fridays 4 to 6 on 1010XL.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Did you know there's local savings sitting in your mailbox right now? Money Pages is packed with real coupons from your favorite local businesses. Save money at restaurants like Al's Pizza, on pet care at Forever Vets, and on entertainment for the whole family at the Alhambra Theater. Plus, make sure to download the Money Pages app for savings on the go. Money Pages in your mailbox right now.
Hey, gang, you looking for insurance you can actually trust? That's a big word. Meet the Kaprosky Agency, Craig and Chris Kaprosky with Goosehead. For over the years, they've built their reputation the right way. They're upfront, they're honest, always working to find their clients the best possible coverage at the best possible price. Be it home, auto, flood, umbrella, specialty, Craig and Chris shop the market for you, comparing top insurance companies so you don't have to. Man, they've helped so many families, just like mine, countless times, making the process simple, stress-free, and most importantly, saving you real money along the way. It's true. My mortgage payment actually went down thanks to the Kaprosky Agency. If you want straight answers and coverage you can count on, call Craig and Chris Kaprosky and call them today. They're easy to get a hold of. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com. Koproski, or call them 478-8422 because the right insurance isn't just about policies. It's about people that you can trust.
If you gotta have more Gators, get them anytime with the Gator Podcast Channel. Served up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whenever you're ready, the Gator Podcast Channel is too. On the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Ticking here, you know I talk about Zero Res all the time.
And now I know why. Greg Huntington here, a.k.a. The Mangler. I finally had Zero Res out to my house.
It's a game changer.
8 years of wear and tear, 5 bedrooms, loft, stairs. Zero Res brought it all back to life.
And no harsh chemicals or soapy residue. That's why it stays cleaner longer.
The price surprised me.
If you haven't tried Zero Res yet, now's the time.
Go to ZeroResJacksonville.com, click Schedule Service, and use code MANGLER for 15% off. Zero Res Jacksonville, the right way to clean.
At the Y, there's no place like this place. More than just a gym, the YMCA is a community where support, connection, and your well-being come first. And now, getting started is easier than ever with Your Rate, an income-based, affordable membership designed to fit your lifestyle and your budget so you can focus on what really matters, feeling better, moving more, and connecting with others. Join today and discover a place where you truly belong. Learn more about Your Rate at fcymca.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatcierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Hey gang, Hicken here. Let's talk skin. It's May, which means the oven is on. It's also National Skin Cancer Awareness Month. Bottom line, take care of your skin. Protect it like your life depends on it because, well, it does. Use the sunscreen, wear the hat, put on the shirt. Keep yourself protected. To ensure your skin is in top-notch shape, you can always rely on my docs at Beaches Dermatology. Been going to them for years. And my skin thanks me for it. Book your appointment today at beachesdermatology.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Things down around here. Back on a cat. I'll just leave it at that. Back on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Big toys for big boys. So much more. 100 years. Downtown, second inmate.
Urban Meyer took his final L with his NFL experience yesterday.
Yeah,
which
now
is
2-12.
Yeah, so that's a big L though. That's a $30 million L.
If you had to power rank guys who are not going to be able to win the defense of with cause, it'd be him. I mean, easy to find.
I guess you got
find a few causes in there with him.
I thought it was interesting. I read somewhere, and I don't know if these are true. You know, you get these things. I think Logan Cook and Lambeau were there testifying at the thing, and
I'm not buying the whole Lambeau deal. That whole thing. Urban has plenty of faults. There are plenty of reasons to fire him. That was it's a wussification of America. What was going on?
Anyway, the bottom line is this: in the end, Urban Meyer wanted to try to recoup some of the $30 million that he said he was owed, and Jack said, "We fired you with cause, buddy." And the arbiter said, "Yeah."
I think in the NFL, 2-11 should be cause.
Yeah, well, I know it's weird.
Although when you're a guy like Urban and you're being lured out, and listen, I thought it would work. I thought it was a bold selection by Shot. And from the get-go, he stepped in it right off the bat, and he tried to defend a couple of the earlier deals. The whole thing was a circus.
Mm-hmm. Never worked.
Never worked. And some of it was a circus that a large portion of the fan base demanded. But in hindsight, the whole Tebow tight end experiment seems silly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the
Gardner Minshew taking the first snaps with Trevor Lawrence, the generational quarterback. Just a lot of from the start.
Damn it, Herbs. Jaguars going to have joint practices with Carolina this summer. That we know. That Dave Canales, I guess, confirmed that. From the Carolina side. So
looks like the rumor is they'll have him with all three.
Yeah, they might just.
It sounds like that's what they're doing.
It's the way of the.
Yeah, it's the new way to do it. They can get a lot better work, a lot more one-on-one, a lot see where you stand without more controlled, not having that weird injury that might happen during a game. So yeah, I bet you see a lot of second and third stringers in all three exhibition games, and they'll dual work out all three of them.
Yeah, and then you'll have preseason games with all three as well.
Correct. Yeah, that'll be your three dual workouts, which from a fan standpoint doesn't add much for us. No. Like back in the day, you'd have your preseason schedule, and then you were dual working out with someone different.
Yeah. Anyway, that's.
Do you remember the first dual workout? Who it was against?
Do I?
Yeah, and where it was. Was it here against the Bucks? Does that stand out? We had one against the Saints early with Coughlin. Remember Joe Horn and Aaron Brooks coming in?
I think I was up at one in
Carolina, maybe.
No, at Falcons. Yeah. Greenville, does that sound right?
Yeah,
was that in Greenville?
I think that was third.
I think that's where Fordham got hurt.
I think we did the Bucks and the Saints here before that. Atlanta maybe tucked in between.
Maybe.
But they're common now. Like there were teams last year that did 2 or 3.
Oh God, there's always good fights and stuff.
And they do it now in conjunction with whatever your preseason game is that week.
You know, I was looking at this. Somebody posted this the other day, and man, oh man, you just forget. And it's been so long, and we're so bad. And Orr got inducted into some Hall of Fame last night up in Carolina. Congrats to SOS, Stephen Orr Spurrier.
Okay.
Start thinking about Florida. What'd you say? They were 4-8 last year.
4-8.
FSU.
They were 5-7.
2-10 and 5-7 in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I mean, that game at the end of the year in the 90s was everything. And it was, I have the numbers here. Like in 1990, number 8 FSU against number 6 Florida. FSU 45-30. 1991 in the Swamp. Number 5 Florida against number 3 FSU. 14-9 Gators. 1992, number 3 FSU against number 6 Florida. FSU rolls 45-24. 93, number 1 FSU, number 7 Florida. 1994, the tie, number 4 against number 7. The rematch, number 7, number 5. 1995, number 3 Florida, number 6 FSU. And it gets better. 1996, number 2 FSU, number 1 Florida, and then in the rematch, number 3 Florida, number 1 FSU. 1997, number 10 Florida, number 2 FSU. I mean, my gosh. 98, number 5 against number 4. 99, number 1 FSU, number 3 Florida. I mean,
Year after year.
Every year.
Well, you also
they were
just
both in the top 10 every single year.
You just described Alabama, Georgia for the decade.
Yeah.
Real similar. Those
It's
two.
amazing,
Those two,
man.
you can look at real similar matchups. They rematch in the SEC chat. They rematch in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I bet you Alabama,
But they
Georgia's
don't meet
the
every
closest
year
to
in the
that.
regular season.
They did, though, for that stretch. Well, maybe not in the regular
No,
season, but they were meeting in
no.
the for whatever that game. How many games in a row were there both in the top 10?
Has there ever been a rivalry?
Did you skip one? How many games?
No.
So
I didn't skip 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 94, 95, 96, 96, 97, 98, 99. 1, 2,
That's like
3,
11.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Maybe
8,
12.
9, 10, 11, 12 games.
12 games in a row. Both are in the top 10.
Both in the top 10.
Yeah, that's
just in the 90s. It's the 90s. I don't know if it continued in 2000 or
I'm not sure either.
Probably
89
did.
It probably did in 2000. Well, that FSU when did? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know, but I'm just pointing it out. I mean, again,
you have no reason to currently have this guy on a ban, do you? I know you ban him from time to time. Okay,
No,
good. That's
Charlton K. Gainey is welcome
all
here, brother.
flowers for Mr. Tennessee.
Yeah.
I think we need to reinstitute the play-in song though, like the banjos or something. That's not on E. That's on.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
And by the way, that '90s, the Tennessee, Florida games, a lot of times was.
That's also a good point.
Yeah, that's
You're
a good
right.
one too.
You're right.
Yep.
I mean, that was big time. But hey, I just wanted to call, let you know, just left the house here in Charlotte County,
Mm-hmm.
headed down to Fort Myers to cheer on those Blue Devils in the state tournament.
You are the man. You're going to
I
see
love that.
Clay High.
Hey, that's it, man. Got to go support the boys.
You
And gotta say it one
pitched at
time,
Clay High. Is that correct? Did you pitch there or no?
I pitched.
Yeah.
Played first base.
Yeah.
Hit number 3.
Yeah, baby.
Average 6'10". So, you know, that's all. That's history.
What was your favorite high school moment in baseball, Mr. 10? What is there one? Did you have a great moment? Did you have a walk off? Did you have a pitch a great game? Did you shut out a rival? Did you do anything that stands with you or did you conversely have something that didn't go your way that you'll never forget? Because that happens too.
Yeah, I had a bunch, but I would say the most memorable one happened down in New Smyrna Beach.
Okay.
On a day, and they had a softball game going on, and the funny part was
he scored with the
ambulance
softball
pulls
girls.
up. Somebody got hurt.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, you know, it's back in the days we played in stadiums. The baseball field and the football field were together, so you really to get it out. I mean, it was. I don't know. Anyway, I got a nice fastball and drove it probably 450 through the 50-yard line exit area out.
Uh-huh.
In right center, and like everybody else was watching nobody really saw it except the guys that were playing because they were all looking to see what was going on with the ambulance. But I will remember that one for a long time. That was solid wood as I ever had. I used the Jackie Robinson 36.
Very nice.
Still got it to the day. So
very nice.
Anyway, go Devils, and one time Draco!
My dog headed to go check out them Blue Devils.
That's awesome, E. Why aren't you in the car today? Why didn't you take the day off?
Yeah, I gotta work, man. Hey, bills gotta be paid.
I mean,
man.
we got Clay High in the Final Four. Trinity, by the way, congrats to them. Johnny Murphy's team won yesterday.
And St. John's County, they won.
They
over
won
the
state
weekend.
title.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's bad news for the Murphy Power Hour tomorrow.
Yeah,
Although
oh,
I
yeah.
guess the news either way, I guess it's good news because they can win today and put it away.
They play today at 4
Yeah,
o'clock
I would
against
expect no Murphy Power
True
Hour
Academy. I told Daniel, I said, that sort of sounds like Bishop Sycamore to me. True Academy out of Miami.
A search for one stat has led me to another, and it makes me question AI when it comes to sports. I was searching for the most consecutive matchups between two programs, both ranked in the top 10. Instead, it sent me to the record for most consecutive matches where both teams were in the top 10, with one team facing that many in a row.
Okay.
They have Miami in 86-87 playing 6 straight games where both teams are in the top 10.
Right.
And it says the Gators in 96-97, from the end of 96 into 97, which leads me to one of the games they include, like November 26th against FSU, they were number 2, and then against Alabama, they were 11, then FSU in the Sugar Bowl, they were 1. And then they say August 30th, 1997, the home opener against Southern Miss, they say was number 7. That's not right, is it?
Southern Miss was number 7?
That's not right, is it?
No.
We didn't open the season against Southern Miss and they were number 7.
No.
What is this? AI. Again, E, be careful.
I think we, if I remember, I'm going to guess 21-6.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
It sticks in my head.
It was 21-6, but I don't think that was the
Hey,
night.
did you hear that?
I heard it.
1997 over?
No, here's the problem.
Did I nail that?
No, here's the problem I had with that.
All right.
I think you're remembering a 21-6 win over SMU where Shane was quarterbacking like in the early 90s.
SMU? No.
I mean, not at SMU, the Southern Miss. I think that Shane beat Southern Miss 21-6. I do not think that in 1997 Florida opened 21-6. They may have. You may be right.
Well, let's go to the box here.
This is what we do. We're down the rabbit hole. We're going to stay down it, and then we're going to go to break. But we're going to get some answers.
This is important.
Yeah, we got stuff going on here.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever mess with Danny Hicken. Florida, number 2 in the country, 21. Southern Miss, 6.
Was Southern Miss?
Jamie Richardson, 25-yard pass from Dougie. Collins Cooper with the kick. Jaquez had an 18-yard pass from Dougie. Collins Cooper with the kick. Dougie ran it in from a yard. 21-0 after 3, and then Southern Miss only got 12 first downs on that day. They ran it 23 times for 26 yards. And
they were not number 7, though, is the point, were they?
Freddie T went 19-101.
Oh, nice.
Shout out Freddie T. Had a nice little game there.
Jaquez Green was so good.
He was.
Oof.
Eugene Dazzlin McCaslin, Terry Jackson, Doug Johnson, Bo Carroll, Jamie Richardson, Aaron Kinney, all on that team.
Bo Carroll was fast.
Spurrier loaded up against Southern Miss, played him in 92 and 94 and 97 at home.
Yeah.
24-20, 55-17, 21-6.
21-6, though.
Rock 5-0
right
all
now.
time. Note to the Gators. Schedule Southern Miss.
You know who caught a touchdown for Southern Miss that day? Todd Pinkston.
Oh.
Todd Pinkston.
Do a pretty good career, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Any
head
other
to break.
games you want to ask me?
No, we're good. We're good for now. Thank you. All right. Back with more on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
Oh, those were the days.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. It's not girl talk, it's sports talk. Coming after you! Tom McManus adds his helmet to the heels with Lauren Brooks and Taylor Dahl. Let's talk football. Football! Catch the pros' point of view afternoons 2 to 4 on 1010XL.
Hey, Matt Hayes here, and wow, time flies by. Last year feels like 2024. 10 weeks ago feels like yesterday. That's how quick Reclaim by Awaken 180 is and feels. 10 weeks to do what took you 5 years, 10 years to pile up with that weight. 40 pounds gone in 10 weeks? That's what I did. That's what Awaken 180 Reclaim was built for. And I'm telling you, when that kind of weight comes off, life starts feeling different fast. Your clothes fit differently. You move differently. You carry yourself differently. Even walking into a room feels different when you're not thinking about your weight before anything else. That's why Reclaim by Awaken 180 makes so much sense to me. It gives you a simple 10-week plan with a real beginning, a real end, and a real finish line. Not someday, not all figured out, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, 20 weeks from now. It's 10 weeks to finally go after it and achieve the best part, keeping it off with free support for life. I did it. Hacker, Amber, and Greg did it. Awaken 180 works. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Homeowners, ready to let the sunshine in without letting your energy bills go up? At Renewal by Anderson, you've got 2 ways to save on new windows and doors this month. Take 20% off your entire window and door replacement project, or choose no money down, no payments, and no interest for 2 years. But this offer expires May 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, if you're looking for a real career with great pay and full benefits, Prosser here for Julington Creek Pest Control. A growing, family-owned company cares about its employees, and they're hiring lawn technicians in the Jacksonville area. No experience required. Now, this is a salaried position, top industry pay, full benefits. Offering a 401k match and paid training. You can apply today and get involved in a new career at Julington Creek Pest Control. Go to JulingtonCreekPestControl.com and apply today. Julington Creek Pest Control, our family serving yours since 1984.
Memorial Day, friends, family, great food is what we look forward to all year. But when your septic system decides it wants to be part of the conversation, yeah, nobody wants that. Getting a pump out now is a smart move before things get, let's just say, uncomfortable. Duck Rooter, Northeast Florida's only master septic contractor. They've seen it all, and they get it right the first time. Right now, get $50 off septic tank pumping. Keep the memories, not the mess. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Battalion Airsoft Arena. Rumors around Philly's A.J. Brown are heating up, and now insider Jason Lockenforest says the Jaguars could be a real trade destination as Jacksonville jumps into the conversation. Jags DL Eric Armstead on Good Morning Football likes the team in prime time.
Definitely happy we got some more prime times this year.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 8:09, it's 77 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more with Dan and Jeff right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
We're back on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Listen, a lot of athletes, teams, players, coaches, fans can play the disrespect card.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it just screams at you, though.
Okay.
Today's Dailies Double Take brought to you by the Pure Deliciousness waiting on you. Pull into Dailies right now while you're filling up. Fill up inside. 2 piled high biscuits, $7. Bring ET a chicken sandwich.
Order chicken tenders.
Yeah, either one. He'll take them both. Bring them both.
Bring them both.
So Jackson Smith and Jigba was honored by the league this year as their Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Terrific honor, right? I mean, well earned. You're playing for the Super Bowl champions. So he's gotten his NFL honors plaque. You can hang it forever in your man cave on your trophy shelf, honoring your now legacy in the National Football League. The best offensive player in a league full of awesome offensive players.
Okay.
And so he's sent out a photo.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, National Football League. Jackson Smith and Jigba, National Football League honors, AP 2025 Defensive Player of the Year. These jackals have sent him a plaque that calls him the Defensive Player of the Year rather than the Offensive Player of the Year. So the Defensive Player of the Year, I'm imagining, is Myles Garrett. Now, does his say Offensive Player of the Year? I mean, come on now. You got to have an editor somewhere.
You did not watch. You guys didn't watch all the schedule releases, right?
Not all 32.
No, I have not.
Okay. The most viewed NFL schedule releases, the top 5, are out, and the Chargers had the one we talked about. They threw
the Rossini bar. They were the only one, weren't they?
Yeah. The Jets, theirs was a little weird to me. They did sort of a painting, or colors, and they'd mix them together. And anyway,
that's New York. You got a big market there.
Art craft blend, they called it. They had the second most, but it is New York, right?
Right.
The third was the Raiders, the Step Brothers. You saw that one.
That was
we
good.
just become best friends. Yup. It was Fernando and Kirk Cousins. Fourth most watched NFL schedule release, and this is where you got to give them credit, and you have to understand the industry. It's the Jaguars.
Yeah, well, it's the haircut.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, we're the 4th most watched? That's what's up.
So that's a win.
It is.
That's a huge win for the Jags. Whether you liked it or not,
it's an even bigger win because it's your guy who was 5th in the MVP voting. It shows that people are interested in Trevor Lawrence. This is if they would have been cutting Cam Little's hair, it would not be 4th.
Right.
And
And
if they showed him
100%.
Yeah.
And then Cleveland tied with the Jags, so those were the top 5. I just happened to see those, and I thought that was
interesting.
But that's if you're the Jaguars marketing department or web department,
creative team,
you're celebrating.
Sure,
and
and
you're celebrating,
and well, you should be.
All right,
I saw a video.
And we said it the next day. I said it was beautifully simple in its design. In fact, it was so much about Trevor's hair, you didn't even bother watching the scroll. It didn't matter. It was that process. And the guy obviously is known in more parts than just here for having those long, flowing, princely locks.
About their creative team, real quick. Like I posted this last night about they've been hitting like they've been winning. Like whenever training camp started, they had a DJ in front of the in front of the
Cinco de Mayo. They
had the mariachi band.
Yeah.
And then yesterday or the day before, they had a dunk tank.
Oh, they did?
Did you see that?
No.
They had Jacksonville sitting on a dunk tank, and as the players were walking up, they tossed them balls to knock them. And some of them couldn't do it. They just walked up and pushed it.
Yeah.
Our quarterback hit it in the middle a couple of times.
Did he? Very nice.
Oh, that's good. So we have a quarterback, when he throws out the first pitch, he actually throws the first pitch. He's probably done the shrimp before.
I think he has. He did.
Yeah.
They talk about this list is impossible. But I'll just point out who represents the Jags. Every NFL team's most underrated player. Every NFL team's most underrated player.
I like that.
I got ours.
Who is it?
Who I would say, just based league wise, maybe even within the fan base, although he surged so much. But Antonio Johnson,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Who do you say?
League wide, man.
Of course, he made second team All Pro, so I probably shouldn't call him underrated. But maybe Parker Washington if you're not here in Jacksonville.
I gotta go with Foye.
Who?
Okay.
Foye Lukin.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
Yeah, I think he's underrated.
On this list, it's Antonio Johnson.
Is it?
Yeah.
Antonio Johnson.
Again, I think he was second team All Pro.
5 picks, right?
But I got to tell you, there's some guys on this that I've never heard of.
Well,
I mean,
and if you're not in Jacksonville, you've never heard of Antonio Johnson. That's fair.
Yeah, you're probably right. The Arizona Cardinals, Halte Froholt.
Ooh.
You guys know that guy?
No.
San Francisco, Malik Mustafa.
No, I remember his.
The Rams, Warren
dad,
McClendon.
Muhammad.
Warren McClendon Jr. Do you know him for the Rams?
Dang, no.
Warren McClendon. He's Willie McClendon's cousin.
Mm-hmm. So, Mike Jackson on Carolina, Theo Johnson on the Giants, Ryan Flournoy on the Cowboys, Tank Bigsby on the Eagles.
Really?
Most underrated player. Again, this list, I don't,
They're big on like Tank starting to take some of the carries from Saquon. He did average like 5 points something last year, and Antonio Johnson was in no way, shape, or form an All-Pro. For whatever reason, I thought I saw him on. He made some second team list somewhere, but it was not the official AP.
Yeah. Tank had 5.9 per carry last year.
That's a big number,
but only 58 totes. He's always had yards per carry. Interesting. But yeah, so just Rock Ya-Sin on Detroit, Isaiah McDuffie on Green Bay, Tanner Bortolini on the Colts.
Antonio Johnson, second team All-Pro, Pro Football Focus.
There you go.
So he did crack one. It wasn't the AP, not the official one where they would have called him an All-Pro, I don't know, receiver.
Yeah.
According to their recent plaque history.
Yeah. Anyway, let's grab a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Golf courses, beaches, and nonstop sports talk.
Amazing, isn't it?
No wonder so many people like to live here.
This is a wonderful thing.
1010XL, Jack Sports Radio.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey for big #1 Duval Ford. Look, if you're a busy mom or you're running kids all over town, you don't have time to sit in a service waiting room all day. That's why the Duval Ford mobile service is such a game changer. Duval Ford will come right to your home or work so you can keep doing what matters most. Duval Ford will handle the service without disrupting your day, so visit DuvalFord.com to schedule your next mobile service. Big #1 Duval Ford mobile service. Wherever you need them, they'll come to you.
Hey, gang, don't forget, May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month. Always be aware. That's what Beaches Dermatology wants you to know. Beaches Dermatology will take great care of you if need be. If something shows up on your skin, go to beachesdermatology.com. Find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solano Road. Been going there for years. Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz, Dr. Fader. With the Mohs surgery, those people are terrific, but they have other locations that will serve you just as well. And they do terrific work. And they want to remind you, man, you got to protect your skin in the sun. If you're out there all day, if you're golfing, or if you're watching your kids play, or if you're working, protect your skin. Floppy hats, long sleeve dry fit, sunscreen, whatever it takes. Be careful out there. If something does appear, go get it checked out. And remember, for all your skincare needs and all your skincare products, it's Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com.
You've always known Beard's Diamonds for, well, our diamonds. But have you heard about our watches? Beard's is proud to introduce a new and exciting selection of luxury pre-owned Rolex timepieces. If you've tried to find a Rolex these days, you know how hard it is. But Beard's has scoured the country to put together an incredible selection of pristine Rolexes, thoroughly inspected and fully authenticated. These are like new Rolexes, all the most popular models, GMT Masters, Submariners, Sky Dwellers, and more. Come in today and check out our new collection of amazing timepieces. And if you have a Rolex to sell or trade, Beard's buyers are here with top dollar offers. Beard's Diamonds, always looking for new ways to give our customers the finest quality and the guaranteed best value price. Locally owned and operated for more than 4 decades, Beard's is your trusted source for fine diamonds, exquisite designer jewelry, stunning engagement rings, and now the finest luxury pre-owned Rolex watches. Come find the Rolex of your dreams now. Beard's Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center.
If you want more teal in your daily diet, Jaguars Today with Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony. Exclusive guests, sharp analysis, and nonstop Duval football. Served by Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Hey roofers, finish and close out jobs same day with PermitRockstar.com. Their full-service permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Hey, poker players, let's ride to the riches. Best Bet St. Augustine is giving away a brand new all-terrain side-by-side vehicle and cash prizes during the Ride to the Riches promotion. From May 1st through August 7th, every hour of poker and table games played at Best Bet St. Augustine earns you a chance to win over $40,000 in cash and prizes, including a top-of-the-line side-by-side all-terrain vehicle. Visit BestBetJax.com for details. That's BestBetJax.com, and we'll see you in St. Augustine.
When my wrist pain was acting up and I needed help, I took Dan Hickens' advice and headed over to see the experts at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. This is Stuart Moore with the PGA Tour. I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whenever you have a need, they took great care of me. They'll take great care of you.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy. The next time you need orthopedic care, you can rely on our team at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
If someone you love needs a pick-me-up, then it's time to get serious about it and send them a Kuhn floral arrangement. JJ here with Sensen You'll be assured of a quality delivery, that's for sure. Log on and order online at kuhnflowers.com.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. By now, everyone has heard about saving money on their energy bills. There are all sorts of things you can do to cut energy costs, but most people don't think about their windows.
But Window World knows that the biggest energy loss in almost every home is the windows. There is more energy loss from old builder-grade windows than just about anything else in your home.
You can upgrade your heating and air, your appliances. That's good too. But before you do all that, upgrade your windows to Window World's energy-efficient windows.
Window World's windows are easy to clean, energy efficient, and have the best guarantee in the business.
Window World's slogan is simply the best for less, and we mean it. You get great American-made windows, and you get to keep more of your money when you buy from Window World. Need any more reasons to buy your windows from Window World? Call them today and set up your free in-home estimate, or go online to windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World,
simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, Brunch with the Tour, trained by
Clearwater Irrigation
and North Florida Medical Centers on 1010XL.
Hick, about, once every quarter, we got to up our game, cleanse the palate of Stewie Moore, and go just right to the top. We just go right to the top of the ladder over there.
It's too much.
Right. We just an air of professionalism back to Brunch with the Tour, because it can devolve. I'm sure they, with very, very ready ears, listen every week just how big a hole we'll dig this week.
Yeah.
So then
cleanup. It's a cleanup.
It's a cleanup, and we bring in one of the, the heavy hitters.
Yes.
Right? One of the esteemed, one of the respected over there.
But I still have to listen. I still have to listen to the Stuart Moore commercial while holding it, all the way from Morocco.
Guess what? There's another one coming, so stay tuned for that. That's the word. That's the word on the street.
Lee Smith, Executive Director of the Players, joining us.
Friend of the program. Good to hear from you, Lee. Hope all's well. You finally can decompress.
I saw Lee this weekend. He was out at the J Fun and PGA Tour. Man, they do such a great job with that.
They really do.
And you're a big part of them raising all that money. So anyway, congrats and thank you for all that you guys do.
Where are you at as Executive Director of the Players? A couple of months now in the rearview mirror. Have you decompressed and immediately turned attention to 2027?
Yeah, it's we've had at least half a dozen, 8 meetings already planning, new stuff, new tweaks here for 27. But we use that, a couple of months kind of as a recap season, meet with, we're not short on feedback over here, as you can imagine. So we get a significant amount of kind of recap season that we'll take all that into account and make our changes. And then we're only about 2 weeks from our month closure at the stadium course, where we'll make a couple competition tweaks, a couple fan navigation tweaks, with the course enhancement projects that last about a month. So it's certainly a year-round process.
Yeah, it really is. Coming off a great major. It was an outstandingly exciting, fun Sunday when you have so many guys bunched within 3 or 4 shots and nobody's like 8 shots clear. Those are fine every now and then, but this is the way that I think most fans like it. Now, and the more you find out about Aaron Rai, the more you like the story. So Just your thoughts on what happened at Aronimink this week.
Yeah, look, to your point, Dan. I mean, the story of Aaron Rye and it's been told numerous times with iron covers, just kind of as a humble reminder of his upbringing and all those types of things. Are fantastic. The two gloves and where that came from, but I thought one of the great points too was like inside the ropes.
Right.
He had played in 12 majors and had finished tied for 19th or something. Like he had even never been in the cauldron coming down the stretch, and to be able to perform the way he did and not just hold on to a one-shot lead or a two-shot lead, but extend it to where it was a coronation, coming down 18 and really had no stress that I thought was super impressive. And then the stories that come out about his diligence and work, to your point, I think makes the fans really embrace him even more and make you feel like, hey, he deserved this one.
Yeah, the likability factor very high. I want to preface this question, Lee, by saying I've kind of applauded the PGA Tour. If you've gone along, you've navigated a new landscape. I think we were all kind of in favor of the designated events when they were first formed, and kind of sorting through some of the chaff and giving us the best 70 or 80 players from week to week. And then with Rye's victory, you uncover kind of a flaw in that system as well, because I read that, the week before he won the PGA, Aaron Rye's ranked 33rd in the world, yet somehow doesn't make the field for truest and plays in the opposite event. And I'm sure the tour is aware of all these different things. Sometimes it takes something like this to maybe accentuate it a little more, but it shows the depth, Lee, I think, right? That, 1 week you cannot be included in the 75-man field, and the next week you can lap the world by 3 shots.
Yeah, no, I think you're exactly right, Jeff. It is. It's one of those things that you're always looking, and I think that's what's great about the amount of time and the stakeholders that have weighed in on ultimately what is the perfect model for the PGA Tour. And I think having these select events were really good, and having better players play together more. But I think you saw one of the big announcements was that, these events are going to be 120 players or more, and they're all going to have cuts. And so they're going to include these, the future part of that is that they're going to include these stories of the 70th ranked, the 80th ranked, the 100th ranked player in the world that, will have its chance to play well over 4 days and win a golf tournament that maybe not only were they not even invited to in previous years, but maybe would never have a chance to win, before. So I think it always is great for some of these types of stories to arise. And I think that's what's great about the PGA Tour is just the growing and the mining of talent that just keeps churning over, that every once in a while we see Justin Rose play well at 45 years old,
right.
But that then gets trumped the next week by a 22-year-old or a 24-year-old. So yeah. I think talent is plentiful out there, that's for sure.
We're visiting with Lee Smith, the executive director of the Players. It's Brunch with the Tour. This is the time of the segment where we make our picks. Lee, I don't know if you're prepared for this, but we have the CJ Cup Byron Nelson, which has been a great tournament, through a great memory for me, or all of us. Yeah. With Lord Byron used to sit up there on the old porch. Everybody would go up to greet him in his later years. There's
some interesting guys. It's not a full field. It's not one of the designated, so maybe they'll invite Aaron Rye. But anywho, I kid. Three of the top 5, I'm looking at the power rankings. I never do that, but I wasn't sure who was in it. But 3 of the top 5, if memory serves, have a history at Byron Nelson. Scotty Scheffler, Jordan Spieth, Brooks Koepka. I feel like all those guys have either won that event or made some sort of history there. So those are among the guys that we'll have to choose from. The only guy who can pick Scotty Scheffler, by the way, is Lee, I would encourage him to go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
this
that'd be
week.
great, Lee. Go ahead and just screw over Stewart. He's over there in Morocco.
Yeah,
with
that would be great. That way he can't use him for a designated event in the $3.6 million. Oh, that would be fantastic.
In case you're wondering, I did some research. In Morocco, the most culturally significant substance smoked is kif.
Okay, kif.
So I'm sure
He's on
that
the kif
Stewart
right now?
Yeah, he
That's
uses
terrible. What are we
uses a
doing?
narrow bowl clay pipe called a sepsi.
I mean, what? The only question I had, the only test that Stewie's going to pass or fail. The only test today Stewie's going to pass or fail to me is when I walk to that front door and do I see a bag of food.
Brunch.
I mean, that's all.
The brunch part.
I'm more about the brunch part or brunch with the tour. with Stewie.
Update the Dreamfinder standings, please.
All
if
right,
you will,
cool.
sir.
After taking Rory and Goddard up last week, they totaled him a total of 1.1 million, adding that to the previous total of 10.8. Jeffrey Prosser now has 11.9 million.
Oh.
All right. After taking Cam Young and Colin Morikawa, giving me a whopping 159 grand, adding that to a previous score of 12.6 million.
Catching him.
Now I'm at 12.8.
Okay.
After taking Ludwig and Justin Rose, that totaled him 1.3 million, which is the high. Adding that to the grand total last week of 13.9, the tour is now at 15.2 million.
Okay.
And after taking Bryson DeChambeau and John Rahm, he got 1.8 million. That's Dan Hicken, adding that 1.8 to 15.6.
All right.
Dan Hicken is now at 17.4 million.
I'm in the lead.
Yeah,
that means
you're
I
in the
pick
lead.
first.
You're in last?
DAL, I like to call it. Yeah, 11.9. Now 900 grand behind ET. All right. I'm I'm going to go with Siwoo Kim.
Okay. That brings us to
your boy
Emmanuel
and
Arthur Thalorand.
I'm gonna take I got to. I'm going with Jordan Spieth.
Okay, very good. Now we go to Lee Smith filling in for it. Lee, we'd like you to go down the list here if you don't mind, and go ahead and take some of those long shots.
Bill Jones.
Yeah, I got no problem. I appreciate you guys, talking about Byron Nelson. Always our annual time to remember that he won 11 tournaments in a row.
Unbelievable.
Obviously, all the way back in 1945, and then quit to go be a farmer. I think we're going to take all the way from Morocco. I was told only one player not to take was basically my. We're going to take Pearson Coody.
Okay.
All right. Pearson Coody,
Texas
guy.
Yeah. All right.
It's the steed of Charles Coody, perhaps.
I'm ready for old Kepka. Kepka to make a little noise on a tour event. And then we'll go with let's go with Rio
Hisasune.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Sure. Okay. There you go. We're back to the tour, who distance themselves from the pronunciation guide here on the 1010 YouTube.
If you take a Højgaard, do you get both of them? If they're both in the field,
it's a nice one. Nice one.
No,
I think Rasmus is your guy.
Yeah, we'll take Rasmus Højgaard.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting some texts that and people are telling me this. I don't know if this is true or not, but I just want to call this out and turn to Pross. Have you guys noticed that he tends to round up his score, and the rest of you are either exactly on the number or rounded down?
Fair. We'll look into
Well,
that.
then I ain't rounding high enough then if I'm rounding up my score.
We're going to get the accounting.
I'm just asking you.
I'm just telling
What the people are saying.
What are they?
I'm just curious in the Dreamfinder selections. Are you?
Don't make us. I think isn't Morgan Stanley still one of the tour sponsors, or they just got a freebie? I mean, we're gonna have to go through some forensic accounting. Forensic accounting with Morgan Stanley over there at ET. Got to be careful. So, who are you going with to round up?
I'm going. I'm gonna round up this week. I'm gonna round up Keith Mitchell's score.
Keith Mitchell. Ooh, my man's playing some chalk today. Is what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I've not paid. One's gone, two's gone, 3, 4, 5. Davis Thompson, I just can't believe it. I'm going to ride this young cat. I want to see him do. I'm going to go Blades Brown.
I like Blades Brown.
I like the young guy. Let's go.
Shout
Blades
out.
Brown. Well, there we go. Listen,
Lee, thanks for cleaning up the segment.
Thank you very much, Lee. As always, you were very professional and upstanding. And we appreciate you here in the market.
Yes.
There he
You
goes.
got it.
Thank you,
Great
buddy.
to talk to you.
There he
Thanks,
goes.
guys.
Yeah.
By the way, just so you know,
Best in the business.
Stuart Moore, and I'm sure he knows this. Morocco, you may want to know this as well. Is one of the world's primary producers of hashish.
Oh,
thank you.
I don't know if you know this. It's a concentrated cannabis resin.
I mean,
while hashish is produced heavily in the northern Rift Mountains,
stay out of the rifts.
it is heavily utilized both locally.
Let me tell you,
and
Stewie
exported.
right now is at some 5-star Moroccan resort having mango and pineapple. That's what he's doing. He's at the buffet.
I think Stewie's hitting the kiff.
What time is it in Morocco right now?
Kiff is crazy.
I think he's hitting the kiff,
I mean,
dog.
suddenly Stewie's going to get pulled off the plane by customs, drug tested. I mean,
Hey, E, I think he's bringing you back a Sepsi.
Whoa.
It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. They can't pull away fast enough from this segment.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
All right, folks, our private equity fund just bought another one in Jacksonville.
Love it. Let's make sure the website says locally trusted.
Should we change the number to a Florida area code?
Nah, just pretend we're local.
Meanwhile, Hull & Sons Plumbing didn't need a rebrand to stay local. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and proud to call Jacksonville home. So if you want a plumber who actually lives in your neighborhood, not in a boardroom, call Hull & Sons Plumbing. Hull & Sons Plumbing. Locally owned, nationally unbothered.
Frank Frangie here, and Big Chief Tire makes it easier than ever to get the tires you need with the Big Chief credit card. No annual fee, low monthly payments, and great promotional financing. Plus, you get free flat repairs and rotations, and right now, $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. I love how simple they make everything. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com to apply for the credit card and get the tires you need today. That's Big Chief Tire.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia from Checkmate Coatings. And I'm Chester, his adorable chessman sidekick. There are two things you want to ask when getting a custom polymer garage floor coating. Will it be done right, and will it be priced right?
And just how charming is their mascot?
No. At Checkmate, our small specialized install teams follow a strict 29-point installation checklist
to ensure the highest quality results at a price you can afford.
A Checkmate polyaspartic floor can be customized in dozens of colors and sweeps up sparkling clean in just seconds.
No need to wear your shoes in the garage to avoid tracking dirt back into the house.
The quality you expect?
Check. A price that might surprise you.
Check. A floor you just can't wait to show your friends? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, there's a controversy here for the brunch with the tour. There's no brunch. It was just with the tour.
Yeah.
Jeff's beside himself. He's accusing Stuart Moore of smoking kiff in his Sepsi.
Yeah, I accused him of eating it before he left. All kinds of mean things.
No CFA in Morocco.
He's responded by calling me a fatty. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah,
that's where things stand right now. We're in a standoff. I couldn't read you exactly what we're saying to each other because we're busting like buddies do.
Meanwhile, the boys on the text line are all happy that Stuart's getting all hit up on the kiff.
On the kiff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever do the kiff from Morocco?
Man, no.
It's
man.
a good
You
sign.
ever been to Morocco?
No.
It's probably a good sign that Stuart didn't like kiff didn't ring a bell. Right?
Is that a little stronger, you think? The kiff?
I don't know.
Look it up. No one knows. I mean, what?
Why you asking me?
Where does the standard stuff that you use come from?
Standard kiff. How do you spell this?
Standard stuff.
KIF is a TV series that
KIF
follows
is
two
KIF,
friends. KIF
baby.
Chatterley. KIF.
Yeah, KIF is kiff. You use a Sepsi and you smoke
coming
that
from
hash.
powdery crystals.
Yeah.
Trichomes that fall from dry cannabis plants.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
That's some sort of.
We're here to get educated.
They're often used to create.
I don't like
your favorite, the hashish.
Yeah.
Or added to quote bowls for higher potency. What are we doing?
I don't know. There's an interesting. The Super Regionals in softball are this weekend, and Florida Texas Tech is the one that kind of everybody's looking at, just because Florida has been very good this year, and Texas Tech has a better record, but the SEC is a little bit tougher than the Big 12. So, but this young lady who pitches for Texas Tech will be.
That's the $1 million girl, or
now
even
$2
more?
million girl, yeah. So they go Friday at 11, Saturday at 12:30, right in the middle of the heat. But also Texas Tech has a young lady named Mia Williams.
That's Jason Williams, a daughter and a former Gator.
She went to the
She
portal.
was like one of the top high school players in the country.
Oh yeah, she had a very good year this year. She went into the portal.
Was she good for Florida?
She was okay. She went through her freshman year, so she had some,
growing pains.
Yeah, but you knew she was going to hit well, and she's hit well for Texas Tech. Now we'll see how she does, but it'll be interesting. White chocolate will be there.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And, white chocolates are
the most exciting 17-game career any player could ever have for your school, or however many games he played.
Yeah.
I feel like the guy played
like
20
8,
games.
wasn't it?
I think he played more than that, but it wasn't a ton. Let me see.
I'm going to say 8. How many games? That's crazy, though, huh? It was over pretty quick.
Yeah, it didn't
The
last
Sweet
long.
Stinky just was too powerful. Speaking of, I guarantee you,
today he'd be
white
fine.
chocolates hit the kiff.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. White chocolate has probably gone to Morocco.
Probably.
Sat with the Moroccoans.
Huh? Moroccans.
With the Sepsi and the kiff.
Sepsi is where you.
100%.
Jason Williams would be a big Sepsi guy.
Yeah.
He played 20 games, 17 starts.
Got 20 games.
17 points.
You go, Jason.
6.7
J-Dub.
assists. I mean,
he was gone. Before we knew
he
it.
was a fun player, man. He was the
was.
most Pete Maravich-like guy that's come along since Pete Maravich. And he did it. You want to have some fun, man. Just YouTube the Jason Williams, best of Jason Williams NBA
man.
highlights.
Oh, yeah.
He treated that thing like, what was it, and one? That's what he
And1.
treated it
Yeah,
like.
he did.
He was like the professor, but with size and talent.
Correct. Yeah.
Shout out, Professor.
Shout out the professor, who's still out there doing it,
He's
too.
still out there hooping.
He'll put on like a Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah,
and go
it ain't as good as it was when you first
It's not.
discovered him, and
It's
he's
not.
getting older and slower, and it's not probably quite as good as he was.
Oh, that N1 had us by the chokehold.
How many years Jason Williams playing in the NBA? 12 years, huh?
Yeah, he Sacramento, Memphis, Miami.
Yeah. He played with the Heatles?
The Magic, the Heat
yeah,
for
the
sure.
Magic,
Yeah, no, he was on the Heat. He might have
won a championship.
he may have
That's
been
what I asked. Was he on the Heatles?
He may have
I
been
think
on
he
one of
was.
those.
Yeah. We got career earnings for J-Dub?
Not bad. I'd say He never hit like the mother load, but I'd say 70. Yeah, 70 million.
What do you say?
I say about 65.
55.
Okay.
55 million. His big year was 8.9 with the Heat in 07-08. Probably should have made more, huh?
Yeah, I feel like he should have for sure.
Was a part of a 5-team trade in August of 2005. Traded by the Grizzlies with Andre Emmett and James Posey to the Heat. The Celtics traded Antoine Fats Walker to the Heat. The Grizzlies traded Greg Ostertag to the Jazz. The Heat traded Albert Morales, Quintel Woods, a second-round pick.
That's a whole lot of
The Heat
nothing.
traded Eddie Jones to the Grizzlies. The Heat traded Rasul Butler to the New Orleans, Oklahoma City Hornets. The New Orleans, Oklahoma City Hornets traded Roberto Duenas to the Heat. The Jazz traded Curtis Borchardt to the Celtics. The Jazz traded Raul Lopez to the Grizzlies. And the Jazz traded Kirk Snyder to the New Orleans, Oklahoma City Hornets.
That's the biggest collection of non-talent I think I've ever heard in a bunch of trade. You said like 2 guys there that are even worth the time of day.
Now, here's a good trade. In 2001, he was traded by the Sacramento Kings along with Nick Anderson to the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Okay.
For Mike Bibby and Brent Price.
Those are some names.
Yeah.
Did he win with the Heat or no?
7th pick overall.
Was he in Miami? And when did they win down there?
When did
11
they
and
win?
12?
Oh, then he wasn't there. If they won then,
Isn't that when it was? Yeah, like that's when it like 12, 13. He was there for, wasn't he there like 11, 12, 13, 14?
That's what I feel like.
And then
Went
back to Cleveland at 15?
Yeah, that's right. So he did not. He was not there then. Oh, they won. Was he there in 06, though?
Yes. That's the one. He was on the D-Wade.
He was there in 06. Yeah.
Yeah, one with Shaq and D-Wade.
He won with Shaq and D-Wade is what he did.
I'm pretty sure Jason Williams played high school with Randy Moss, didn't he?
He did.
Wasn't that the
Absolutely.
story?
He
They
did.
played basketball together.
Yeah.
That team had to win state, no?
That team had to
The
smoke
Gators
a
went
lot
and got
of
another
kiff.
one of those Southwest Virginia
I
hillbillies.
mean, that's an all-time kiff.
Kiff.
intake.
Oh, yeah. They definitely put.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Man.
definitely
And
put down some
those
Kiff.
are like Kiff brothers back before, like, you know, you couldn't get, like now it was just like, you don't bat an eye at a couple of high school Kiff brothers, but back then.
Yeah, back then they had to go behind the bleachers to hit the Kiff.
And think that like the whole stadium's not smelling it, by the way.
Right.
Have no
I can
clue.
still remember when I was like way too young for anybody to be dabbling, but like Babe Ruth
They lo-
baseball was 13 to 15. We were
Hey.
playing a game out in the sticks. A couple of 15-years walked up into the woods for 10 minutes and
Right.
like whoosh, it was like the fog rolled in.
Walk back like nothing. Like,
What
bro,
are-
you don't.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Hey, they lost to Martinsburg in the state championship.
Wow, who did Martinsburg
wow.
have?
I wonder if one of them was suspended for the game.
That could
be my guess.
I wonder if Martinsburg had like,
Jerry West.
right?
Jerry
somebody.
West filled in. Jason Williams, the only player in school history to record more than 1,000 points and 500 assists, 18 points, 10 assists a game during his senior year. West Virginia Player of the Year by USA Today. Randy Moss set a DuPont High School career record, averaged 30 points during his senior year, 13.7 rebounds, 5.1 steals, and 3.8 blocks.
Jeez, what a menace!
Woo! I think White Chocolate just fed the ball to Randy Moss.
How did they not win, bro? How does that team not win West Virginia State
Martinsburg
Championship?
brought it.
And then you got
They ran the picket fence on him.
and Randy Moss.
4 passes. 4
That's
passes.
it. 4 passes before you shoot.
Well, it's not like Jason Williams was a big national recruit. At least I don't think he was. He went to Marshall, so he stayed right there in the backyard. Played
Right.
for Billy Donovan there, and then Billy went to Florida, and Williams ended up transferring, but like couldn't stay off the suspended list.
Couldn't stay off the Kiff.
Kiff.
Well, the Kiff is
Kiff will get
Kiff's
you.
taking down bigger and better than Jason Williams, I'm sure. All right,
They were 24-3 that year. But they said, picture these clowns together. The Dukes of DuPont. Oh, they both.
Did you
look-
say Martinsburg or Martinsville?
Martinsburg beat them? Damn right they did. 79-73 final. In the state final. That was played at the Charleston Civic Center. Moss had 33 and 14 in that game. Williams had 17, 11, and 9 rebounds. The other 3 guys were probably 5'2" white guys. Right? Just little dumpy white
Just
guys.
come set a screen.
Yeah. Just get out of the way, boys.
Get out of the way.
But in a game against another good team, maybe it hurt them.
Kiff talk.
Yeah. Gift talk.
Martinsburg out rebounded DuPont that night, 50-25 in the title game. They elected to go with a 1-3-1 defense, make it difficult for Jason Williams to dictate the pace, and they slowed down the high flying offense. I'm trying to balance team. Richie Sutherland. No, I don't see any names here that I remember from the day. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Martinsburg pulled off.
Breaking down the '94 state championship.
Trying to figure out how Randy Moss and Jason Williams lost a high school game. I mean, what are we doing?
Probably shouldn't happen.
More next.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Let the excitement of the game take you away.
Back on top of the college basketball world championship madness.
Your home for play-by-play is 1010XL.
It's a great day to be a Gator.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Got a runner, a digger, a backyard escape artist. Lock it down with Superior Fence and Rail and keep those paws safe. Right now, get a free gate when you install 100 feet or more. That's right, a brand new fence and a free gate to match. More freedom for them, more peace of mind for you. Don't wait, this Safe Paws promo won't last. Call today or visit SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
You don't think this would be a good moment to text somebody?
There's never a bad moment to share your opinion on the 1010XL text line. Designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Share your opinion
As soon as possible.
at 641-1010.
Ready to join the team? The Jaguars and our stadium partners are hosting a job fair Wednesday, May 20th. We're looking for enthusiastic new faces to serve as ushers, ticket takers, concessionaires, security, and more. Stop by the Prime Osborne Convention Center and apply on May 20th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Professional dress, a pen, and a smile are all you need. There are 1,000 spots to be filled for the 2026 season, so join us and be a part of the Jaguars game day team.
Pros, save more on the materials you need to get the job done, inside and out, at Lowe's. Right now, get 10% off in-stock Trex Naturals decking, now available in more styles. Plus, get 15% off select custom entry, interior, and storm doors. Then, we'll deliver it all straight to your job site to help keep your jobs moving. Get the brands pros trust, priced right, and ready when you need them. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/27. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
This Sunday, in the first season of women's professional soccer in the River City, Sporting Jacks hosts its first ever playoff game. Sunday at 5 p.m. at Hodges Stadium, Sporting Jacks takes on Carolina Ascent in the Gainbird Super League semifinal. And to kick off this historic night, $1 beers and $1 hot dogs during the first half. Come stand behind your local pro soccer club and help push Sporting Jacks to victory. Call 904-863-KICK or visit sportingjacks.com for tickets. Sporting Jacks, pro soccer, pro Jacks.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Roll another blunt. Yeah. Oh, good.
La da 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 da. I wanna get high, wanna get high, wanna get high.
Take
it easy.
I was gonna clean my room, but I got
That is
But then
that is the stoner's lament. I was gonna.
I was gonna.
That should be on every stoner's tombstone. I was gonna.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
I saw an interesting baseball column yesterday.
Okay.
Let me pull it up here. I thought you would enjoy it even more because it's more of like a prospect watch, and I know you keep up with the college players and
Yes, I do.
where they're selected, and so they're just kind of going through some of the names here. If I can get this thing to load, going through some names of some, Bus may be a too stern a word at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But seven former top MLB prospects who are, not playing that way, who would start to fall. All right, let me, I'm going to throw a name out there first as the first, though, is a guy that we heard a lot about. I want to say you saw him play either in travel ball or in high school. His father is, now a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
But Drew Jones.
Yeah.
Remember Drew Jones?
Yeah, Brooksy drew a walk off him.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Played against him. He pitched for him up in, we played him in Valdosta. He was the number 2 pick overall. Diamondbacks, right?
Correct. And he's, I wish I had these numbers here. I'm disappointed in the.
What's his name?
Drew, D-R-U-W. Yeah.
He's struggling, huh?
Yeah, he is. He's been on the struggle bus big time. I can't pull up these 7 players, man.
Drew Jones is
he's hitting like 200 and
he's hitting 200 in Amarillo, Double A.
Yeah.
He's
Here
got
we go.
1 home run, 11 RBI. He's really struggling.
Seven former top MLB prospects close to being labeled a bust. Okay, Drew Jones was at the top of the list. He was very, what'd you say? He was picked second or third?
Second or third
I'll give you another
overall.
one, a name you're familiar with, Kumar Rocker.
Kumar got to the bigs. He was in the starting rotation for the Rangers, but he was drafted by the Mets. They couldn't work out a deal, so he went back to Vandy. Did another year. He was a stud at Vanderbilt.
He's on the same staff in Texas with Jack Leiter.
Right.
They were college teammates.
Right.
You would have thought that one, if not both of them, would be Paul Skeens-ish, and they just haven't been.
No.
Speaking of Skeens, next on the list, Dylan Cruz.
Yeah, Dylan Cruz is a shocker.
Number 2 overall pick. He went a pick ahead of Wyatt
LSU,
Langford.
Florida kid, went to LSU and just had an unbelievable year. As Murph was like to say, with the cheat stick.
Aluminum bats.
By the way, Kumar is 1-4 this year with a 4.34 ERA. I've seen worse.
Yeah, I've seen worse. But if you're a top prospect, you're 4 or 5, you probably expect more.
Yeah.
Across his first
Cruz is in the minors, though, right?
Across his first 116 major league games, Cruz has hit just 211.
All right.
With a 634 OPS. None of those games have come this season. He's been at AAA where he's hitting 273.
All right. Well, that'll at least get him a call up.
Here's a guy that you used on the 11th pick of the 2022 draft. You know who that is?
Yeah, actually, right now, Dylan Cruz is down at 258.
Yeah.
With 5 home runs.
You know, you have a guy on the list.
We do?
Your 2022 first-round pick, number 11. You remember who it is?
That Alvey?
Kevin Pareda?
Oh, Parada. Yeah, he's terrible. Georgia Tech catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
Catcher
done nothing.
DH, hit 26 home runs, drove
big
into 88
disappointment.
in his final year at Georgia
He's
Tech.
struggling in like Double A.
Yeah.
And by the way, we need catchers. So our Alvy's hurt.
Batting 184 with a 523 OPS at Double A, 11th pick.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's another one, and I would have not guessed this guy because I remember his fast start and haven't paid much attention lately. But Matt McClain of the Reds. Remember he busted on, hit like 15 home runs after his call up?
Yeah.
They say this one's tough because McClain looked like a budding superstar. He had a 3.2 WAR in 2023 in his first 89 games. Had 16 homers, drove in 50, but after missing the entire 2024, he hasn't been the same. Last year, he hit 218 with a 648 OPS, and so far this year, nothing. Robert Hassel III, do you know that name?
He's a Met.
He's now with the Nationals.
Okay. Pretty sure he was. Pitcher, right? Isn't he a pitcher?
No, Hassel is. Looks like he's a hitter. They've got him swinging the bat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
been thinking of the wrong
he came along with Abrams and Wood in the trade they got for Soto. Now, Abrams and Wood
He's
have
not
been
a bad-
great, but Hassel has done nothing.
Yeah.
Here's another guy that spent a cup of coffee with the Mets. I don't ever remember this guy being a big-time prospect. He used to be in our farm system as well. That's Luis Angel.
Yeah.
Was he ever supposed to be like...
No,
I mean, was he a top prospect ever?
good field, speedy, can't hit.
Yeah.
You're talking about Ronald's brother.
Yeah, his little brother.
He's with the White Sox.
He had 234 last year,
Yeah.
95 games with the
Yeah.
Mets. I mean, have a moment here or there. He was,
No
part, of that,
power.
he was part of that Louis Robert deal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
But the only thing I would say about him is I never considered him to be in line with
No.
those prospects, top 5 picks and that. I mean,
I would give you the one Francisco Alvarez. He was the number one prospect in baseball.
Was he?
And he has not
but he
injuries.
didn't he have a 20 home run year though, or no?
Yeah, but he's just
still.
not lived up
that's
to
fair.
anything.
How high a pick was he?
I'd have to check. Luis Angel's hitting 179 for the White Sox.
No, I got you.
Let me look where. You never know. By the way, Austin Slater, Jacksonville's own, was with the Mets DFA'd.
Okay.
Yesterday. So you hate to see that. Francisco Alvarez was not selected in the draft. He was signed by the Mets as an international free agent, $2.7 million bonus. But
it's hard to know an international free agent where you are as a prospect.
But he was, he had 21, he had 24 home runs in A ball, 22. He hit 22 more home. He had 27 home runs in 22. He had 25 home runs in 23. So he was like can't miss, rising up the chain, number one guy. They sent him down last year to Syracuse. He tore it up, but in the big leagues, and injuries kill him. He just had meniscus surgery.
He's hurt right now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out for 6 weeks. So
Braves have an odd 4:10 start time today. Leave it to Miami. They got a 4-game series in South Florida. The other 3 games are normal, 6:40. I think the Marlins start, and yet somehow we got a 4:10er today. I'll take it. I like the afternoon baseball. The 9 o'clock hour is next. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill. Oh,
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Climb aboard the Jacksonville Sports Radio train.
All aboard!
1010XL.
Hey, it's Greg. So, quick update on my path to lose 40 by the 4th with Awaken 180. 2 weeks in, and honestly, it's been outstanding. I'm already down 13 pounds. Had to tighten the belt a notch. Friends and coworkers here at 1010XL are starting to notice. It's funny nowadays when somebody loses weight, everybody just kind of assumes, oh, you're doing the shots. Well, nah, that wasn't for me. I didn't want injections, pills, supplements, or chemicals just to kill my appetite. I needed a real lifestyle change, learning better habits with an actual coach and a real plan. Because here's the thing. I'm busy, I'm always on the road, and it's easy to grab whatever's fast and convenient. But I finally decided to stop making excuses, especially after finding out I'm going to be a grandpa. And that lose 40 by the 4th concept was just the push I needed, and it's working. I'm eating, losing weight, and actually enjoying the process. How often do you hear a guy say that? So do it with me. Call today, and today is the perfect time to start getting healthy with a custom weekly plan. Call 844-346-1800 or at awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup. That's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Material. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but at a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today, thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Hey, gang, Hicken here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. If you don't know it by now, you will. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard, we got loaded them up. Toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Talking Silverado after Silverado, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. And, gang, I don't just talk about them. I don't have one. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they earn every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, yeah. Dependability each and every day. Style. See my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by the Atlantic Boulevard room today and see why truck people keep on coming back for more at George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's ride.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jacks, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjacks.com.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family secret, Dandy's never frozen, always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses, no dry crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little dude with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand, a quality sandwich. So do what I do and stop in at a Daly's and make yours a Dandy today.
Attention contractors, stop wasting time dealing with permits yourself. Use PermitRockstar.com. Their permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
In a world where chains seem to take over, it's awesome to have a locally owned retailer who's only focused on us here in Jacksonville. Hicken here for my friends at Beard's Diamonds. All those jewelers in the town center, they're owned by big Wall Street companies, except one. Beard's Diamonds. Beard's Diamonds is local. Say hi to the Lupos. They've been serving our area for over 4 decades. Beard's has a mass and diamond inventory, all shapes and sizes. Top bridal brands like Decory and Viraggio. Beard's has the strongest warranties. Beard's wins on price every day. They don't have extra markups to please Wall Street or pay commission salespeople. In fact, Beard's guarantees to beat any national chain store on price. So don't buy anywhere until you get a second opinion at Beard's. You'll get a bigger, better quality diamond for your money, and it'll be backed by local folks with integrity and local accountability. It's refreshing to see a local place that can give you a better selection, higher quality, superior personalized service, and a much better price. Don't buy a diamond in Jacksonville without seeing your best option at Beard's Diamonds. I say shop local, shop Beard's at the St. John's Town Center.
Transmission problems? Call Action Transmission Specialist. I'm Robin, the owner. My team provides expert service, done right the first time on all makes and models, plus a nationwide after warranty for total peace of mind. Action Transmission on Merrill Road. Get traction, call Action.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Hall & Sons Plumbing. UNF's the #1 seed, JU the #5 in its destination DeLand. River City rivals chase the ASUN title beginning today through the 23rd with the regional spot up for grabs. Florida ace Aiden King makes history. The sophomore is the 2026 SEC Pitcher of the Year, first Beta underclassman ever to win the award. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Oh.
Pop quiz.
I think he's kind of mad at us. You know, we accused him of, well, one of us did, of a lot of KIF use.
A lot of KIF use, man.
Ain't no accusation.
I guess I'm told it's pronounced Keith.
Well,
Is it? So, it's probably good that you don't know that, to be honest with you. Probably good that somebody's got to tell you that, you know?
Gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Got a little pop quiz for you.
Now, what I was told in the break, or what was at least insinuated, is that you'll get all these, but I'm not going to get any. That's kind of what I heard. I don't know. Maybe
I'll get them and you won't?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Nah.
That's what the young one, the Yoda, told me in there.
Thank you, Yoda.
Young buck in there.
Well, gentlemen,
Thank you
this
for telling
past
me, Jeff, you won't get any of these. You're stupid.
This past weekend, it was big for the culture.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's fair.
Because the one light-skinned brother, Aubrey Graham, better known as Drizzy Drake, dropped an album.
Drake dropped an album.
Okay. But what makes this significant to the drill, gentlemen, is because he name-dropped 12 athletes throughout the albums.
Oh.
This is a Drake album?
Drake. He actually dropped 3 albums. It was too much.
Dang, man.
Did you listen to it?
Not a one.
Is
Not a
Drake
one?
still
Yoda, you like it?
Is Drake
Yoda
still
likes
super
it.
popular? Yeah.
Super, yeah. And the anticipation for this
All right,
album
so
was really
Drake
big.
did.
Well, guarantee LeBron's on that list. I'm going to take
I would
out
think.
LeBron right now.
Hold on, let me get my boys right. Yes, there was a LeBron diss. There was a line because Drake and LeBron are beefing right now.
Is it all? What are they beefing about? Just out of curiosity.
Because Kendrick did a pop-out show.
Okay, Kendrick did.
Kendrick
Yeah,
Lamar.
Keep up with that. He's a big rival of Drake.
Big
Are they
rival of Drake.
current or former?
A little bit of both. There's one football player. All the rest are basketball
Yeah, I
players.
can see the basketball. I'm wondering, would he give-
Jordan.
Huh?
Jordan is correct.
Yeah.
We got
We gotta
LeBron.
go with the big boys.
We got Jordan.
He's got a Kobe. It's got to have
Kobe.
appeared.
Kobe is on there.
Yeah.
Kobe!
Kobe.
Yeah.
So we got LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe.
Now I want to.
And y'all know all of these guys.
Okay.
Okay,
I know this. I know he's a Toronto guy, and they won the title that year, and he was there. But that was such a
I
nondescript.
like where you're going.
Okay, is it Kawhi?
Kawhi
Right?
is
Kawhi.
on there.
Okay, Kawhi.
He dropped Kawhi's name on there.
Now
Oh.
I also know the Heat Hawks game that I went to. Drake was courtside for that one. We'll brush with celebrity there.
Yeah,
so
he's always courtside somewhere.
like I'm wondering, how many have we gotten? 5 or 4?
4. Y'all got Kobe.
What about
Bron,
Shaq?
Jordan, Kawhi.
Hick. Or what about Steph? What about
Steph's good.
Steph?
Let's go Steph.
Steph Curry is correct.
Yeah, there we go. That's 5.
I don't mind Shaq, though. I mean, I would think. I would guess. Yeah, I would think he might be in there.
We are looking for the list of athletes.
What about
Drake-
KD? Would he diss him at some point?
Oh, KD.
KD is on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your boys are doing good.
Yeah.
All right. So how many? What do we have now? There's one football guy on there.
One
You
football guy, correct.
Who's that going to be? Odell.
No idea.
Y'all know this guy, and actually he got a mention on this show today.
One of the
Steph.
Diggs.
The football player.
Stephon.
Oh, let me go back to my music.
It's not Diggs.
Diggs. No.
No.
Okay, it was one of those.
Hurts or Brown.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
All right. Now we got 2 more active basketball players.
Uh-huh.
And
I'm gonna go Harden.
Like that.
That's a good guess.
No, that's not right.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's
Well, then we don't
incorrect.
need the sound effect. We can do without that. Did we said Steph already?
All right, I'm gonna give you all a little hint because it might be a
Yeah.
little tough. Think Toronto.
Okay. Lowry? No.
No.
Okay. What's the DeRozan?
DeRozan. DeMar another diss.
He disses DeRozan.
He disses DeRozan.
Dang it, Drake. Why you gotta be dissing all
What
the
up,
time?
Drake?
Uh-huh.
Can we all get along? All right.
This guy, we talked about him when we were speaking about Wemby. Retired.
SGA?
No. Retired.
Oh, retired.
Oh, big man. Played like Wemby.
Wilt
Chamberlain.
He probably was.
I
He's
don't think
probably
that was
referencing the notches on his belt.
His count.
Yeah. More stilt than Wilt, probably the line. I got you. We got one left, you said? It's the football player?
y'all
no,
got
we
a
said him.
football player. Y'all got one more active player.
Who was
and
the football player? I've forgotten already.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, yeah.
One more active player, 2 retired.
One active, 2 retired. I feel like we've given 12 right answers already in the top 10. All right, 1 active, 2 retired. Now let's go to.
I'll give you a hint. Let's see. This is Gritty's favorite basketball player.
I know Lamar's his favorite football player.
His current basketball player.
Gritty's favorite player?
Yeah.
Is he playing right now?
He is. Well, his team's not in the playoffs.
No, but he's a current player.
Yeah, think dribble.
Yeah, who's got handles? Like AI type guy. Who's the who are we forgetting?
Probably the best handles of all time.
Right now?
Of all time, and he's playing right now.
The best handles of all time?
Probably, yeah.
Holy cow. Hold on.
Y'all know this.
Yeah, I'm just going to go. Listen, I got all kinds of stuff flipping through my head here. Best handles all time?
Arguably.
You're not talking about Kyrie.
I am talking about Kyrie.
Okay. Good handle.
Well, yes, but I didn't think of him as currently playing because he's injured. That's why.
But he is. Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Agent Zero.
Gilbert Arenas, he made it.
Gilbert Arenas.
I was going to say Magic.
And then this
Or Bird.
last guy, like we reference him in golf. We use his name when we're talking golf.
J.R. Smith.
Not close.
Oh.
I hit a lot of these yesterday.
Birdie?
I only hit one of those birdies, but I got a lot of what?
Shank.
Scream it when you hit it bad.
4.
The bogus, what do we call them?
Mugsy.
Mugsy
Bogues.
Mugsy. Double Mugsy.
Hope he didn't throw shade at him. That's too easy. Just stand next to him. He's 5'4".
Yeah, I don't
Did
think
we
it was
get
straight
any?
there.
Did we get any Mendenhall representation at all from Drake?
No, it doesn't look like it.
We got skunked.
We got skunked. That's too bad.
Yankee.
Coming back, we're going to give you Morgan Wallen's list.
Hey, I do have an update on the Hurts-Brown feud.
Okay, an update, and then I have
I did some digging.
A bit of musical trivia for you. I never knew this. I think Dan may know this. He will have no idea, but he'll still be amazed that that the reality of the history of this song that I'm about to play for Hick. But go
Wide
ahead.
receiver A.J. Brown
Yeah.
did not invite Jalen Hurts to his wedding this weekend because
He didn't come to the engagement?
Jalen Hurts was invited to Brown's engagement ceremony last May, but you know where Hurts went instead? The Met Gala.
Oh, he went to the Met Gala.
Hurts' decision to attend the gala instead of the engagement ceremony is what has led to the current rift between Brown and Hurts.
Met Gala takes down another, breaks another friendship.
Hurts' lady said, "I want to go to the Met Gala. I don't give a damn about AJ
Send
Brown."
her, and I can't. I mean, I would, we would all take offense if we had what we thought was a good, good friend, and instead of coming to the rehearsal dinner, he went to the wine tasting gala.
All right.
Here locally. I'm trying to put something that can register.
Right.
No, I can't come to your engagement party. I'm golfing. I've got to get a haircut.
Okay.
All right, play this song. Maybe you know the history of this song. I was shocked to have learned this. It was a song that how songs get in your ear. You just sing them and we're not afraid. We'll just sing them right out here in the open newsroom.
Yes, we will.
And then somebody will hear it. Did you actually know the history of this song? So go ahead and hit it. It'll be a song that Dan Hicken knows very well.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, beat Shazam.
Bum, bum, bum. Have you heard this song before, E? I think you have, man. Once we get going in here.
Yeah, I got to let it hit.
They don't make songs like this anymore,
Hard to get
Dan
the word.
Hicken.
Used to be a Rolling Stone.
We'll get there. I mean, it's,
Don't really know
it's
the
Elton
words.
John. You've heard of him, right?
Of course.
The bottom line is you get to Philadelphia Freedom. I mean, that's the chorus that we all know, right? Do you know the history of this song?
What do you mean?
Philadelphia Freedom. Do you know what it's an ode to?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what it's referencing?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never knew that. That's amazing to me. This is like a top song by one of the top artists of all time.
Yeah, you hit one.
And Philadelphia Freedom is about a women's tennis team.
World Team Tennis or whatever it is.
He was
Philadelphia Freedom.
he was good friends with Billie Jean King, who was on the Philadelphia Freedom. So he wrote this hit song, Philadelphia Freedom, and it's basically an anthem for a team tennis squad.
Philadelphia Freedom took me knee-high to a man.
There you go. I told you. Yeah, I had never heard that story before, though.
Something, shine the light. Understand.
Yeah. So there you go. You've been infotained for a segment. Back with more next on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
Turn it up.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Duval all day. Search 1010XL Jaguars on YouTube.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, gang, Hicken here. Step into a fresher, cleaner home with Zero Res. You mop all the time, but what you don't see is the dirt and residue building up, leaving your floors dull, worn. That's where Zero Res comes in, man. They restore the shine, they revive the color, and they help your hardwood, your tile, your LVP floors look newer, longer. And this month, man, oh man, get 25% off all services. You heard me right. 25% off all services. Hardwood, tile, LVP, carpet, air ducts, and more. What do you do, Dan-O? You call them, 287-5727, 287-5727, or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res! Spell it forward, spell it backwards. Zero Res! It spells the same.
It's Mike Dempsey. If you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
Have a ton of Friday morning Gator fun with Dan Hicken, Jeff Prosser, and Gator great Patrick Young.
Patrick Young here, a.k.a. the Big PY. And you know I love my Florida Gators.
Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers.
Tom McManus here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned and operated business on the First Coast for nearly 20 years. Known for reliability, quality craftsmanship, and professional service, Armstrong Fence handles it all, from big projects like stadiums and schools to your very own backyard. They build a wicked strong fence, and they do it right the first time. When you need a fence in Jacksonville, trust Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
Skilled trade jobs are booming, so begin your high-pay, high-demand career today through the Northeast Florida Builders Association. Their apprenticeship program provides paid training in some of the most highly sought-after skilled trades. Get paid while you train, full-time in carpentry, electrical, HVAC, or plumbing. Plus, earn a 10% raise every year. And the classes are 100% tuition-free. Apply before June 11th and start your new career at NEFBAapprenticeship.org.
Hey, Tony here from Tony D's New York Pizza. No time for lunch? I get it. Walk in, check out our lunch specials, and you're back out in minutes. Fast, hot, fresh, and ready to go. Tony D's New York Pizza. Quick, easy, and always fresh. Bay Meadows and $2.95.
Living on Amelia Island? Having fun in Fernandina Beach? No matter what brings you to the fun, cozy town, make sure you check out the tap room at Mokama Beer Company. With a full flight of craft creations, from the Cosmico IPA to the Motor, the perfect Pilsners and lagers, matching memories and some Mokama magic is what it's all about. Mokama Beer Company in Fernandina Beach, near the big water where the sun is born. And look for more Mokama craft at your local Total Wine or ABC Liquors.
Tired of changing out bad sod year after year? Get it done right with Roundtree Sod. Big or small, they have it, and always supplied farm fresh. For a lush, legendary green lawn, call 7414-SOD for a free estimate. 7414-SOD.
All right, welcome back. We're hanging out here on a Tuesday.
Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday for you and me and Guggen Nation.
Oh, there I see the dunk takey that you were talking about.
Yeah, pretty cool. I like what they're doing.
Yeah. That's good social media stuff. Lightens the load of the off-season workouts. Oh, yeah. Now, Trevor threw it from about 3 yards. Bro.
Yeah, well, but he stood further first and he hit it, and it didn't do anything.
Okay. Oh, okay. Is that what happened? Yeah, you got to stand back there and fling it. There you go. There's a good throw by, I don't know who that is.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to know the answer for sure, but I'm just going to ask your opinion.
Okay.
When the Jags open the season, will there be a named veteran addition to the defense? And I'm not talking about Agba. I'm talking about a little bit bigger, higher stature, maybe not too much, but I'll give you, okay, the names that you read through earlier today. Epinesa,
yeah,
Boza, Jordan, Clowney. You know, there's 4 or 5 of them that, again, I bet you most of those guys had at least 6 sacks a year ago. Do you think that the nuanced fine-tuning of this roster will lead them to adding at that position? I mean, there are 2 positions to me where have we done enough, and that's running back and edge rusher. I'm couldn't be as excited for the future as anyone about Strigow and Green, but the reality, they gave me 1 sack. It's not like one of them burst on the scene with 7. Maybe Wesley.
That's a great question.
Maybe Wesley Williams is going to be that guy that you find mid rounds that gives you 8 sacks as a rookie. Here's hoping. But as the season starts, knowing what you got in those first 6 weeks and shoot for the just about all year.
Right.
I wonder. It is the one area that has just translated through every GM and coach.
Right.
We've always seemed to be in search of, we need another pass rusher. It seems like we've said that more than any other topic in Jags history.
Yeah.
And yet we did it. The one time we did it effectively, it was impactful. That's not fair. The two times we did it with Calais Campbell, and again, I'll remind everyone that when Calais Campbell signed here, that wasn't going to be the Defensive Player of the Year. We got way more than we could have ever hoped out of Calais Campbell.
Right.
He was just a 30-something veteran that was going to add.
Mm-hmm.
And we did it to a degree with Arden Key, right?
Right.
The Jags have never brought in a free agent defensive end that wasn't, that worked.
Well, look, I think they'll be very tempted. So I'm going to guess the answer is yes.
Well, I hope if that's the case, and maybe this June 1st has, I don't know if any of those guys are June 1st designees or whatever else might factor into it, but they tick off the board.
Mm-hmm.
We'll next week, Bosa will have signed somewhere, and the following week,
right.
Jordan will have agreed somewhere,
right.
and like they've got Bobby Wagner as a piece. And Bobby Wagner's he's a winner. He's been an all-pro. He's a tackling machine. He feels like he's kind of got repetitive with Foye, though. Like the element of Devin Lloyd you're going to miss is that big play element.
Mm-hmm.
The turnovers, the sack, a touchdown, defensive touchdowns. And that's probably not the strength of Wagner at this standpoint. So if you're going to reach out and make – and that's not a major splash, but a mini – and you know what, Hick? Here's what's kind of – I don't want to say annoying. That'd be too strong. But it feels like all the other teams through history of the last 15 years who are close they add Von Miller, or they add Jadeveon Clowney, or they add Calais Campbell, or they add one of those guys. And now, again, they can sell you that a full healthy year of Trayvon Walker and Josh Hines Allen, but you still need rotational pieces. And unless these rookie young guys got a lot more production than we've seen, it's just a question for a team that's going to be that would like to find themselves to be a Super Bowl contender. That matters too, where you are.
I'll say this, you said open the season, so maybe not, and maybe not. I say yes, but again, I think they're not afraid to try to improve the roster throughout. That's one thing they've proven with the Myers trade last year. So I would expect some sort of movement from the Jaguars. The 53 that you think are going to be on the team will not be the 53 come December. Now, that's for almost every team because of attrition and injuries
or need.
But I think they will,
Well,
I think they will.
Again, the roster maneuvering at this point becomes a lot more nuanced. The heavy lifting's been done. We've had free agency to the full. We've had a draft. There's not a whole lot of hugely impactful moves that can be made. But as we fine-tune the roster, still that veteran piece at defensive end who could just play 25, 30 snaps and get you 6-7 sacks over the course of the year would still seem to be a need to me, but I don't know. All right, it's kind of like old standby day here on the show. We talked to Mr. Tennessee earlier who was going down to represent for Clay County in the baseball Final Four. Is it their first game, or have they had one already? Or
no, this is their first.
This is their first. Joe Yu is next.
Hello, Joe.
Also,
Good morning,
also
boys.
not banned as far as we know.
Good morning,
So
sir.
that's good news.
Not at all. Never that. Never that. Hey, let me bring you up to speed on some pop culture stuff before I get into my sports.
Please.
take.
Sure.
Yeah.
We need it.
Drake dropped 3 albums to release himself from his contractual obligations with Universal Group. Those 3 albums are, I would say there's 10 classic songs between the 3 of them. There's a hip-hop album called Iceman. There's an R&B album, and there's a dance kind of techno-pop type. So those are the 3 albums Drake dropped.
Okay.
I guarantee you, if I'm lying, I'm dying. There's a song called Cheetah Print.
Mm-hmm.
If you put that on now, Dan and Jeff would be like, that slaps. That is, it don't take anybody who listens to music at all. The song Cheetah Print, you will be nodding your head like, that's dope. That's, it's like a techno dance type move.
I mean,
Cheetah Print.
I want to slap, man. I mean, let's get ready when we go to break.
Where's Cheetah Print?
Huh?
When we go to break, I want Cheetah Print.
I need Cheetah
But
Print.
hey,
Cheetah Print. I can only
Cheetah
imagine.
Print. Cheetah Print. Sexy Red is on it. Feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's safe for the radio. There's actually no cursing in it. On the sports take, I found the worst call in the history of sports is obviously Terry Porter throwing that flag at the end of the hurricane when Miami won its national championship in 2002 and was robbed against Ohio State. I found a call that is not worse than that because there's no call worse than that. But in sports, national championship game as bad, almost as bad as that.
Okay.
And I stumbled upon it. It was from 1989. I stumbled upon Seton Hall. He graduates high school this year. He's going to Seton Hall for college in the fall. Seton Hall, bro, was robbed against Michigan. I don't know if y'all remember that. I vaguely remember it.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 seconds left. A phantom guy going to the – he didn't even get touched.
That's the Rumeal Robinson
That was
foul?
before there was gambling.
I don't remember. It's interesting, and sometimes you do. It doesn't stand out at the time. I don't remember that being a big part of the story.
Rumeal drove the lane.
hitting
John
the free throw.
Clardy whistled Seton Hall's Gerald Green for a blocking holding foul. He sank both free throws, and they went on to win.
And you're saying he didn't touch him?
Did not even touch him. It was like, wow. You forget to go back kind of and remember and see things. And we were in college in 1989.
Right.
And I knew it at the time, I guess, but just kind of revisiting that was something interesting.
I remember Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. What I remember about that final, Hick, is the big guy for Portland, Ramon Ramos, who ended up being a first-round pick by Portland, and he died in a car wreck. He was from Puerto Rico. He was in my conference. We had to play against that monster, man, and he was a big old man, even at the age of 16, 17, 18. 6'8", 6'9", and just like running into a mountain. All right, let's. We're going to New York City headline or something of the like. Or
we can do that.
Or trend. We'll do something when we come back.
I'm not afraid.
Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Fans first.
I was born a Jags fan, and I'm Duval till I die.
Jaguars pride forever.
Duval!
1010XL, home of the Jaguars. Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Meta World Peace, what's up, man?
Nah, that's not my name anymore, thanks to Hard Rock Bet.
We're doing this again, are we?
Now I go by Meta over rebounds, under assists, method of first basket, free throw, piece.
Huh, so you really can same-game parlay practically anything now on Hard Rock Bet.
It's the only place I play these days.
Download the Hard Rock Bet app and start playing today. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Yeah, I know how awful it is to get injured, but not like my friend Tom who got rear-ended last year. Tom McManus here. Morgan & Morgan can help you. They're the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. 1,000 lawyers, 100 offices across the nation, and over $30 billion recovered. And guess what? They don't get a single penny unless you do. A proven track record with backup. Hard to find these days, but not with Morgan & Morgan. For the people, that's right. Get injured due to someone's neglect, get paid. Dial pound law or check out forthepeople.com.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Materials. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Jumbo Shrimp Baseball is home this week and weekend at VyStar Ballpark. Tomorrow, it's a Yingling Business Person Special, and the weekend starts on Coors Light Thirsty Thursday. Plus, UF Health EMS Appreciation Night Friday, and a Honey Dripper Sunshade giveaway from Arlington Toyota and VyStar on Saturday, and CSX Military Appreciation on Sunday.
Weight loss gets a lot easier when you stop guessing. Reclaim by Awaken 180. 10 weeks, a real target, finish line, and most importantly, results. Medication-free and free support for life at Awaken180weightloss.com.
For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Daly's, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection. Tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Daly's. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Daly's is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Daly's. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Daly's is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Daly's. Daly's is made fresh, it's made local, and Daly's is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's team time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Yeah, there's a golden moment last night in hockey and in the NBA. Wembanyama's 3 was incredible, and his night was incredible, and Spurs lead that series 1-0. So
we had a kind of a golden moment of recognition here because Hicks stands by and watches he and I talk a little more NBA because we watch it all year long. And like the recognition of the Wembanyama like reality, right? Of just how dominant this guy's going to be. I think my golden moment, I always love to learn things, and this is something I would have thought I would have learned by now, but Philadelphia Freedom was written for a world team tennis squad? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Billie Jean King was an owner. She was friends with Elton John. And then I see Billie Jean King today. This is not the golden moment. I see that she's got her degree from Cal State, L.A. She's 82 years old. Billie Jean, degree not going to do much for you now.
Well, there's, you know.
What's the point of getting one at 82? I'm not even kidding.
Michael Jackson wrote a song about her as well.
No, that was a different Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
I think we all knew that Billie Jean.
Lover.
I think we all knew Billie Jean King was not his lover. Yeah,
think so?
Yeah, he would have needed to sing that one.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know.
I don't. There. Hopefully, there's a lot more to this story. It's not a good look if.
It's about Billie Jean King.
Yeah, I don't think it is at all. Nor is it about team tennis.
No.
No,
it's too soon.
No, gotta wait. He
All
wants
right,
you to
now
want
there we go.
He wants you to want it.
Yeah. Okay, nice little head. You're too stiff in the neck area.
She was more like.
PGA Tour Pro Garrett Higgo has fired his caddy. Apparently, it was his caddy's fault that Higgo didn't make it to the first tee.
Higgo looked like an ass over that.
I think Higgo, by the way, I think what happened was his caddy like dressed. It was like super urgent, like when he's realizing we're about to take a 2-shot penalty. So I think he's kind of screaming at. This is my guess. I don't know any of this. I can see the Higgo's over here meandering around, talking to somebody, putting, not paying any attention. His caddy's like, I'm watching the clock and we're getting close to final. He's like, hey, dummy, get over here. You're about to get a penalty.
And then he did.
She's going to read the news, Ron. They're going to let her read the news. And then Higgo has responded. By the way, that 2-shot penalty cost him a share of the lead in round 1. But he's fired his caddy because clearly it was his part.
It's his
fault.
Yeah. Listen, you guys ready for some New York City headlines? Brought to you by our friends at Oceanside
This may be
Cleaners.
dangerous today. We've had headline-ish storylines since the 7 o'clock hour.
For real.
So I'm a little worried.
We have Oceanside, 3 locations to serve you. They are off Southside in Ponte Vedra and in St. Augustine. Free pickup and delivery. They're unbelievable. They do it all. They're so good at what they do. Michael P. Harris's family been doing it for 35 years. I'm telling you. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it, and they mean it. They did my outdoor cushions incredibly. If you're not going to Oceanside Cleaners, you're messing up. That's all I'll tell you. So Oceanside Cleaners. We just don't clean. We care. Hit it. A woman dies falling down open manhole in Midtown after stepping out of her Mercedes.
Just whoever's leaving the manhole open.
Gotta cover the manhole.
That's like job one.
Right.
Close the manhole.
Hayden Panettiere claims Oscar winner exposed himself to her at Hollywood Bash.
Which leads to a very open-ended question. Which one?
Right.
Should I confess my bisexual desires to my husband?
Well, I mean, probably not.
Probably.
Best of
Best of Luck's boxer's family has mixed feelings over $7 million wedding gift to 16-year-old daughter.
What trafficking nation is this occurring?
It's Tyson Fury's kid. She got married, 16 years old.
And he gave her,
He gave her $7 million.
Gypsy King.
Uh-huh.
6-year-old boy finds 1,300-year-old sword on school field trip.
I mean, how?
Good
how
for
do these
you.
things happen? Little 6-year, he's got to be out of the line. I mean,
yeah, away from everybody else.
Any way you slice it, bougie restaurant hits influencer with jaw-dropping $110 cake slicing fee, but critics say she's at fault.
Anybody who goes to a bougie restaurant and pays whatever for whatever you get, I feel no sorrow for anyone.
I've been to a few bougie restaurants.
Bougie. Brazen bride slaps fee on wedding invite. Guests forced to sleep on air mattresses.
I missed the first half of that. I didn't piece that one together.
Brazen bride slaps fee on wedding invite.
Oh,
a fee on the wedding
Fee.
invite.
What she charged
fiance. Yeah.
for her?
Come on, a fee? What are you? What are you, bougie restaurant?
Hot pursuit. Billionaire Stephen Klubeck's penthouse pet flees courthouse after passport is seized.
Just ran. You can't make it up. I mean, fleeing is old school now.
8.4 million of cocaine discovered in shipment of Kim Kardashian brand underwear.
Yeah,
Skims.
Go after the Coven.
Yeah,
Go get
I
'em.
rock with the Skims.
Disgraced O.J. Simpson detective Mark Furman dead at 74.
He's still alive, surprisingly.
Man blows himself up with explosives inside his own home after tax auction heartbreak.
I mean, I give him credit for going out and
Y'all
with a
ain't
bang.
taking this.
I mean, he didn't go quiet.
Special delivery, bro tosses beer keg through D.C. bakery's window, causing $10K in damage and leaving Baker terrified.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay for that.
He must have been strong. Them beer kids are not like.
You're going to have to pay for that. Yeah.
Most decorated female Olympian awarded historic honorary doctorate from Yale.
Then you'd have to name who it was, and no one knows.
It's our swimmer girl.
Ledecky?
Looks like her.
Yeah.
Bow facing. Bella Hadid does yoga in tiny string bikini on luxury yacht.
Yeah, that wasn't for show at all.
Heads to Google.
Cold case killer who chewed cops undercover DNA bait faces survivor families in courtroom showdown.
Undercover DNA bait, man. That's a lot to unpack.
Lato gives birth to her first baby, confirms 21 Savage is the father.
That's awesome.
Lotto.
Lotto's got a little one.
A whole lotto.
She took
21 Savage.
She took out a whole lotto.
She took a whole lotto.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, that went about as expected. I'm not going to lie.
Mm.
Yeah. Your Knicks play game one, so just suspiciously absent from today's conversation.
I know.
If the Eastern Conference
Nervous.
game one finale, I mean, what are you doing over there? I haven't gotten the
for a dub.
first bit of insight, first bit of breakdown. I mean, first bit of strengths,
Gotta
weaknesses.
let it play out, see what happens.
Can't allow that.
I mean, they just had Game 7 Sunday night, but it was sort of easy. So, will we be rusty or will we be fresh? That's the question.
The one
we were fresh in the game one against Philly, but we'll see.
Neutral observation.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the Knicks the last few years, they've not been good enough at home. Now, I know they just came off of this last series where they dominated at home and they beat the Hawks the second time, but Atlanta, got one there. Last year, you battled with the loss. The first two games at home to the Pacers that cost you the finals. So I think what I would watch for Knicks Cavs is don't let the Cavs steal one of those first two games. Now, I think the Knicks win the series. I mean, I feel pretty confident in that. So even if they do lose one of those games like they did to Atlanta, I mean, you forget it feels like 10 years ago they were down 2-1 in the Hawks series. So, if New York loses one of these two, not like I think they're going to lose the series. It's probably actually, as I say this, more important for the Cavs to get a win. If they don't win one of those first two games in New York, they have no chance.
Okay.
Just like Philly had no chance. They didn't win one of those first two in New York, and that ended up being a sweep, did it not? Got them in 4 straight.
Got them in 4.
And I would
full. That's what we're looking for.
I would reckon that the Cavs would be in a similar. They'd be in a similar situation.
What kind of Knicks championship gear will you wear when I purchase it?
You're not wearing that.
I'm all about the free.
He'll wear it. He doesn't have a team. He's got a guy. So
I know that, but he can't. I mean,
and he knows it's
that's
costs
fair.
nothing.
If it's free, it's me.
Yeah, if it's free, it's for ET.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
A Spreewell jersey.
How about a ring? Just I want a ring. I want a replica ring.
A Latrell Spreewell jersey.
Why Spreewell?
Because you don't see those often.
Huh?
You don't see those
What
often.
about Brunson? Huh? You don't want to be.
I'm sure you see those everywhere.
All right, if you're gonna find one just for fun, okay. So we're getting
So we're gonna get any Knicks jersey.
Yeah, we're getting a Knicks jersey.
No,
He went
I
with
get to decide.
Okay, well, he went with Spreewell. That's what he wanted to do.
What about Clyde Frazier?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a classic.
No, I was thinking about having more fun with it, like find like a Billy Donovan.
How about Hawthorne Wingo?
Did Dwayne Shinsis not play for the Knicks?
That's a good question.
Or was that only in the movie he played for?
That was in the movie.
If Shinsis played for the Knicks, I'd get a Shinsis jersey. Shinsis.
Doesn't look like I can get a Hawthorne Wingo jersey.
Oh, that's too bad.
That's unfortunate.
I've heard you mention him often, but I really don't know much about him. Hawthorne Wingo.
I'm gonna get
Trey Wingo's grandfather.
I think I'm gonna get him a Mendenhall guy though.
Oh, a Mendenhall?
Bill Bradley.
Yeah, one of our,
Get him like
Dave
a Bill
DeBuscher.
Bradley. Dave DeBuscher. He's never even
walking
heard of
around
him.
in a Dave DeBuscher jersey.
All right, let me get him
E.
Yep.
I need you to spell, and then I'll let Jeff do it and see if Jeff can get it. DeBuscher, please.
DeBuscher.
Dave DeBuscher was the guy who was sitting at the lottery table when we got Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
So he played for the Knicks. He was number 22. Real good shooter. Dave DeBuscher. Can you spell DeBuscher?
Dave DeBuscher.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get the origin, please?
Yes, it is of German descent.
Of German
DeBuscher.
descent.
Yes.
Dave DeBuscher.
Yeah, Dave DeBuscher knocks down a big. Dave DeBuscher
that's a
also
sentence.
pitched in the major leagues. Just so you know.
And the pronunciation is DeBuscher.
DeBuscher. Spell it, please.
Capital D, lowercase e, capital B.
Very nice.
OUCHER. DeBuscher.
Thank you. Jeff, can you spell DeBuscher?
I'm going to go DEBUS. There's like two S's. DeBuscher. SHER.
Close. DEBUSSCHERE.
I left that.
ERE.
Oh, I had the E here too.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was covered with my phone.
What about?
I left the C out.
What about Cassie Russell? Cassie Russell. Would you like to wear that one? That'd be a nice jersey.
Cassie.
Yeah, that definitely was his nickname, Cassie.
Cassie Russell may have been a number one pick.
Cassie Russell was like, I remember as a character. I don't know anything about him. I feel like he should have been on the Globetrotters.
Cassie Russell was selected first overall by the Knicks in the first round of the 1966 draft. He arrived with massive expectations. He was an three-time All-American at Michigan, the 66 College Player of the Year. Cassie Russell, 1966 draft. Was he number one overall? Hold on, please. We got to go to break. Stand by. Let me get this real quick, and then we'll just wrap it up. Cassie Russell was the very first pick ahead of Dave Bing in 1966. Lou Hudson, you remember Lou Hudson? He went
Sweet
fourth.
Lou.
Sweet Lou.
A great Atlanta Hawk.
Yep, this is the drill.
They're saying I need a Jeremy Lin jersey.
You could get that.
Insanity.
You could also get you like a
Bernard King.
Give you great Nick Evan Fournier. Get him a Fournier jersey.
Bernard King.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more, or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Right now, Renewal by Anderson is giving you the power to choose. For a limited time, pick the offer that works best for you. Take 20% off your entire window and door project, or enjoy 24 months of special financing. That's no money down, no payments, and no interest for 2 full years. Our energy-efficient windows and doors keep your home cooler in the Florida heat, reduce drafts, and can help lower your energy bills. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
I'm local attorney Rick Alexander.
In my 30 years practicing law, I've learned you never want to choose money over health. It's always a bad deal. Unfortunately, when someone screws up and you get hurt, that choice is gone. Your only choice is whether you face the future with a lawyer or without one. If you're hurt because somebody screwed up, call me at the practice. The Alexander Law Practice, 904-400-6600 or alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
Hey, gang, Prosser here. When it comes time to sell your home, I'll tell you, you got one option. It's Chad and Sandy. Or another option, just fruitless frustration. Now with Chad and Sandy, see, they get to the solution real quick. Let's get to the punchline. Your home sold guaranteed or they will buy it. That's why you got to go to ChadAndSandy.com or call them today at 414-6200. Government's making moves intended to push mortgage rates lower. The last time rates dropped, we saw a selling and buying frenzy. Now's the time to prepare. You call Chad and Sandy, the proven experts to sell your home. Need max price, need to sell now, fast, easy, stress-free. Chad and Sandy got this science-based Market Max system. It's proven, it's repeatable, and they guarantee they'll sell your home. Using the proprietary Market Max, Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required repairs. Pick your move date. No long-term contracts. We trust them. You can too. ChadAndSandy.com. ChadAndSandy.com.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $5,000 per ounce, and silver is over $100 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold and silver for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I think the talker today is going to, and this is all it takes in today's instant reaction. The talk today will be about there's a new best show in sports. I mean, watching Victor Wembanyama, one of the more entertaining things to do in sports is to watch a dominant, top-of-the-line basketball player.
Yeah.
Because of the way those games are structured, it'd be akin to watching a pitcher go out and strike out 24 guys. That electric. I mean, this guy's so dominant against, by the way, the defending champs with the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
And with double OT, man, the Thunder going to look back. You can't be dropping home games to the Spurs. And they beat them 5 out of 6 now. At some point, maybe they're not better.
Got their number.
They got their number. They got the best player in the series. They don't have the MVP. They have the best player in the world, Victor Wembanyama. And I think that I can say, if he stays healthy, they have the best player in the world for about the next 10 years, Nick.
Huh?
I mean, who's coming? What's coming along to combat that? Like, as a Knick fan, I mean,
Mitch will get him.
I think I'd almost rather play Oklahoma City. Does that sound ridiculous?
Well, listen, I'm
neutral. I don't care who you play.
Sort of ducked it the whole time. Every time somebody says, "Oh, who would you rather play?"
Yeah, you don't want to.
I don't like to do that because then we picked the wrong team, and then I'll be ticked. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We get going tonight, so we'll see. E plays out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Mike Dempsey gave me the Philadelphia Freedom Golden Nugget.
Yeah, baby. That's one of the few nuggets I've had over the years.
Here's the question, Mike Dempsey.
Yes, sir.
Before we talk Jaguars, you know Eve very well.
Manuel Fallorand, yes.
Emmanuel Arthur.
Your boy.
Who loves the Keefe.
He likes Artie.
Artie. He likes to go by Artie and Keefe. But anyway, if you also love the Knicks.
He likes the Keefe, you're saying? Do you know what the Keefe is?
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
Okay.
If you were,
I know what the Keefe is. Shout out E.
If you were to get E a New York Knickerbockers jersey of any player in the history of the Knicks, we've had a lot of great suggestions. Earl the Pearl
And we're going
Monroe,
for maybe creative more than
Hawthorne
like who's the
Wingo
best
is the
player.
one I threw out there. Bernard King. But you know E, you know the Knicks. What would be a great fit for E?
I'm torn. You know, these guys are just totally different players.
That's fine.
Anthony Mason.
Okay.
Is
That
always
would be
classic, right?
Yeah. Anthony
Then
Mason.
people fear you.
Yes.
Okay. They wonder where the bodies are buried.
Yes.
I don't know, maybe Truck Robinson, throwback to Jacksonville, right?
Yeah. Former Hawk, too.
Not a
Nice.
bad pull right there.
Yeah.
I always was partial to Rory Sparrow when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Another former Hawk.
Number 2.
A lot of cross-pollination between
I don't
these
know.
two.
But
I'll
he's a
give
Laker
another-
fan.
Oakley would be a good one for him. Oakley?
Yeah,
Oakley
That's
good.
got that
Yeah.
Mason
Enforcer.
vibe. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Rory Sparrow once named NBA, or not NBA, Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year.
Is that right?
For what?
There's a group of guys who were doing good in their communities.
Okay.
And they.
Oh,
and Rory
Can I get a
Sparrow was-
college piece for Rory Sparrow?
Ooh. I couldn't help you.
I'm gonna go. Just
come on.
shoot out Marquette.
It's a good guess. Really, they're like the Marquette of the East Coast. I think it's Villanova.
Is it?
I think.
We should have known that.
Going
That's
to the
what
board. Of
course,
Nova
I'm-
Knicks.
yeah, I'm gonna
I
say.
agree with you, though, Hick. I don't care. Like, I would have thought all along we were
Villanova.
saying, let's get Cleveland. And you look at how
Villanova.
gutless
Villanova.
Detroit was
Yes,
to wrap up
I
their
know.
series. Like, please, despite the fact that they swept them in the regular season. So just win tonight, and we'll worry about Thursday on Thursday. That's where I'm at. I can't worry about Wemby. I can't worry about SGA. We'll get one of them if we're lucky enough to get to the finals.
Amen to
So,
that.
you know, that's all you can do.
This
And,
this just in. If you make the finals, you're pretty good.
yeah,
gonna
but
have a
you know
challenge.
what? We've made the finals a few times.
No,
in-
I'm
in-
talking about whoever we play.
Oh,
They're-
absolutely.
yeah,
Right.
so.
They're going to be good no matter what.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
so.
most people have spent all year thinking that those are the two best teams in basketball. Golden
Sure.
State and San Antonio, and really no one
Right.
has threatened that too
But if
much.
Wemby's going to do that, and they've
Ooh.
got some athletic guys on that front
Castle,
line,
they're good, dude. They're good across the. They're
I'm
good.
talking about like Oklahoma City has some
Yeah,
athletic
yeah.
guys on the
Yeah,
front
and he-
line,
and
and
they
he's
did
like
nothing.
You know,
toying with them.
it was interesting. We had when we talked to Patrick Young on Fridays. He brought up he went against Caruso in college, and he said, "You don't know what a baller this dude is."
Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, this guy.
Texas A&M, right?
Yeah.
All those guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, you
I used to play pickup at Stetson University when I was in high school, right? And there's this guy in the gym. You would have thought he was the greatest player of all time. He went to South Florida, right? And I don't know who he was, but he had like a 40-something inch vertical.
Right.
And I'm like, you can
Different
touch
level.
this guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's just the guy who probably never sniffed the pros.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
What do you
So-
got cooking today?
Oh, I don't know. Knicks talk.
Oh, very
no,
good.
we today we got Tuesday top 5.
Okay.
Which the question is, who are the 5 most versatile Jacksonville Jaguars?
Okay.
Current edition
All
of
right.
Jags. So
Very
that's
good.
what we'll focus on a little bit today.
Have a great show.
Thank you, guys.
Go Knicks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Our work is done here. E.
Yep.
Time
Go
to
to Catlin
swerve.
Truck Accessories Tuesday.
Blueface, baby. The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Sports sounds better on radio.
I love it. I love it.
You get the most live sports on 1010XL.
Imagine this. You've got the burgers ready and a backyard full of guests. And folks, that's a strong lineup. But a clogged drain on a holiday, that can change everything in a hurry. Before kickoff, make sure your plumbing is ready to go. Call Duck Duck Rooter. They've got experience, honest pricing, and a team you can count on. And right now, get your main sewer line cleaned, plus a camera inspection for just $129. Outside cleanout is required because the only thing you want overflowing this weekend is that cooler. So when you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Whether you're undertaking a major home renovation or just a simple repair request, American Electrical is your 5-star Jacksonville-based electrician to get the work done right. Experienced design building department working seamlessly with their electrical contracting department to help you create beautiful lighting spaces and electrical plans that make your house flow. And remember, with American Electrical, it's wired right at a fair price. Call American Electric at 737-7770. Look for that red, white, and blue eagle on the side of their truck, and you'll know it's American Electrical.
Sent in, and Sporting Jacks breaks through first.
For the latest on Jacksonville's pro soccer teams, join the Sporting Jacks Coaches Show, presented by Honda of the Avenues, every Tuesday night at 6.